It's day 2 of the New York State American Legion Championship Tournament here from Cantine Field in Saugerties, New York. And we start with a good one. It's an elimination game between Schenectady County and Rayson Miller. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jake Starr, joined by Dylan McGlynn. And Dylan, yesterday, obviously, a great day of baseball. You were here for all 4 games. And it's a couple of teams that struggled, I think offensively, defensively, pitching, kind of in all 3 facets of the game. We'll start with Schenectady County, who will lead things off here in the top of the first. How can they find a way to flip the script and find a way to advance into the next round of this tournament, now playing in the loser's bracket?
Yeah, like you mentioned, Jake, this is an elimination game. The Schenectady Indians lost 16-4 to the Rockland Pirates yesterday. And the big thing that stuck out to me and my broadcast partner, Michael Gross, who you will be working with later this weekend, was the Rockland Pirates did not strike out once in that entire game. It was only 5 innings because of the mercy rule, but 40 at-bats for Rockland, none of them ending in a strikeout. 16 of those at-bats had 2 strikes as well, and yet still none of them struck out. So for Schenectady, the pitching is going to be something to watch for. For me, the offense was fine enough. I mean, all things considered, 4 runs in 5 innings as an offense is pretty solid, but the pitching just didn't really give them a chance. Rockland came in, they hit, and they looked really, really good. And so that's what I'm looking for from the Schenectady side.
Let's take a look at how Schenectady County lines up this morning. Brecker leads things off. He'll play center field. Kyle Brown pitches. He'll bat second. Aiden Jasensky, the shortstop, will bat third. Cleaning up will be Derek Robinson, the third baseman. Nicholas DeLucia will catch and bat fifth. Tyler Gleason will play first and bat sixth. Colin Campbell bats seventh, playing right field. Brody Johnson, the second baseman, bats eighth. And Ronan Johnson rounds things off at 9. He will play left field, and they'll go against the lefty from Rayson Miller, Eric Rowitz. Set to start things off here. Game 1 of 4 today. Should be a good one. The first pitch, down low for a ball, bounces to Brett Becker, and the count's 1-0 to him to start off this elimination game.
Yeah, Brett Becker led off yesterday as well for Schenectady. He started the game on the mound, but unfortunately for him, only lasted 1 inning.
Pitch from Rowitz, down low for a ball, 2-0 to count to Brett Becker, who was 1 for 2 yesterday. A walk, scored a couple of runs. Up in the count, 2-0. Here's the pitch from Rowitz. Down low for a ball, 3-0, just below the knees. Brett Becker quickly ahead in the count. 3-0 against Eric Rowitz. It's a 4-pitch walk to start this game off for Schenectady County. Brings Kyle Brown in the play. Take a look at how Rayson Miller lines up defensively. In the infield, going right to left, it's Matthew Malik at first, Ferenti at second, Hennessy at short, Sassaman at third. In the outfield, it's Smith and right, Kane in center, Ford and left. The battery, Rowitz on the mound, Campbell behind the plate. It's Kyle Brown. Heads to the dish, runner on first, nothing away, still here in the top of the first. First pitch, line towards right field, drops in for a base hit, making a turnaround second, stumbling there, heading towards third is Becker. The throw to third is picked by Sassaman, and diving in safely is Becker. And that's a single for Kyle Brown on the first pitch he sees, and Schenectady County quickly threatening here in the top half of the first.
Yeah, a little surprised to see Brown swinging first pitch there after a 4-pitch walk to open up the game, but it all worked out. Got that one into right field, and a really nice job by Becker to hustle and get there to third. Close play, but obviously Schenectady set up very nicely here.
So back over to first, diving in safely as Brown. First pitch today was about 10:45. Temperature at first pitch, 70 degrees. Bit overcast here in Saugerties. Had some rain overnight into the morning. Stopped around 9:25, 9:30. Credit Greg Sharvis and the grounds crew here as that first pitch gets away from the catcher Campbell. Coming home and scoring the first run of the game for Schenectady County is Brett Becker. And it's 1-0 Indians. Early on here in the first, still nothing away.
Yeah, really, really nice jump there at third by Becker. So the ball didn't scoot all that far away from Campbell behind the dish, but you saw Becker get an initial jump, then pause because the ball was kind of trapped. Then it squirted out from behind Campbell, and he's able to get home pretty easily there.
Counts 1-0. Moving to second on the pitch was Kyle Brown. It's fouled off the right side over the Rayson Miller dugout. Evens up the count at 1 apiece, but back to what I was saying. Big credit to the grounds crew here at Cantine Field. Turned it around in less than a half hour. And the field looks really good after they pulled the tarp. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A curveball bounces into the dirt, swung on a miss. Moving to third will be Kyle Brown. And still with nothing away, Schenectady County threatening with another run, just standing on third, and Kyle Brown.
Yeah, not a great start on the mound here. If you're Rowitz, hasn't really been able to consistently stay in that zone. Couple wild pitches now.
Aiden Jasenke rolls one over towards first. Fielded by the first baseman Matthew Malik. Looks to runner Brown back to third. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the first out of the inning. A really nice play by him. Maybe a little surprised not to see Brown head home on that.
Yeah, I think definitely you have a point there. At the same time, they like their chances with Derek Robinson. He had a great day yesterday, big bat. Only 1 out, so still, in theory, plenty of time to get that run across.
First pitch, bounces, gets away from Campbell. Coming home and scoring, standing up will be Brown. Second run of the day. And the second one that has come on a wild pitch. And just like that, it's 2-0 Schenectady County. Only 1 away here in the top half of the first.
Yeah, just really a disastrous start if you're Rayson Miller. 2 runs and only 1 hit so far.
1-0 pitch, swung on and missed by Derek Robinson. Evens up the count at 1 apiece. Robinson, as you said, had a big day yesterday. Had a double and a couple of sac fly RBI. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Rowitz up in the count 1-2. So after back-to-back base runners given up by Rowitz to start this game, he was able to retire Jasenski, and he's up in the count now on Robinson. The lefty set at the belt and deals. Inside and down low for a ball, evens up the count at 2-2.
And Derek Robinson was behind the dish yesterday for Schenectady as the catcher, now playing third base here today.
2-2 pitch, a big looping curveball, called strike 3. Froze Robinson in the box. That's the first strikeout this morning and the second out of the inning for Schenectady County, and it'll bring Nicholas DeLucia to the plate.
Yeah, you can tell Robinson not a big fan of that call. Looked like it did catch the zone. No, nice, big, slow curveball. Very Zach Greinke-esque.
First pitch is upstairs for a ball. Zach Greinke known for that big looping curveball that he can get as low into the 60s and even the 50s in terms of speed.
Yeah, his ability to control his pitches and velocity-wise is really insane to me.
1-0 in there for a called strike. Evens up the count at 1 apiece of DeLucia, who's doing the catching this morning. Didn't play yesterday. This is his first at-bat, first plate appearance, that is, of this state championship tournament. Tried to go back to that curveball. Was Rowitz, missed it upstairs for a ball. Makes the count 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, hit in on the hands, loop towards right, charging in is Smith. He's not going to get there. It's going to drop in front of him for a base hit. And it's another base runner, this time a 2-out base runner for DeLucia. That'll bring Tyler Gleason to the plate. See if Schenectady County can continue to move the runners here, or if Rowitz and Rayson Miller can get out of this top half of the first.
Yeah, DeLucia in on the hands, kind of got jammed a bit, just stayed inside the ball, flared it into right center.
Rowitz checks on the runner at first, deals the first pitch to Gleason, upstairs for a ball. Makes the count 1-0. The control has been the big thing this inning.
Yeah, just not consistently finding the zone, and then obviously when you fall behind as a pitcher, you have to come back and basically throw pitches that can be hittable.
1-0 pitch, line to the right center field gap. It'll split the gap, roll all the way to the track. Rounding second, heading towards third is DeLucia. They'll wave him home. The throw was cut off by the second baseman, Valenci, thrown home, not in time. It's an RBI double for Tyler Gleason. Adds on to his hot tournament so far. 3 for 4 overall so far. And it's an early 3-0 lead for Schenectady County.
Really good base running there from DeLucia, busting it around to score all the way from first. Good relay. And in right field, that's Colin Smith, who was yesterday's starting pitcher for Rayson Miller. Not the best route to that ball. It kind of squirted by him and just rolled all the way to the wall. And, man, Schenectady, after getting really punched in the mouth yesterday, what a great response here in the first.
Colin Campbell fouls that first pitch back, makes the count 0-1. Not the best route to the ball, just set by Smith. A nice throw to Parenti at second. And a nice throw home, but they just couldn't get him out.
Yeah, nice throw just to make it a close play at the plate.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch from Rowitz. Fouled back to the right side, 0-2. And if you're Rowitz here, you really want to get past this batter and out of this inning. Limit the damage to 3 runs and let your team go bad in the bottom half of the frame.
Yeah, you got to end it here. It's been a rough inning, but it's not the end of the world as long as you can put a lid on it.
Went back to that curveball, fouled it towards the Schenectady dugout. Count remains 0-2.
Yeah, good sequence. I mean, Campbell definitely out in front on that one, but able to stay in the zone, keep that bat pass through the zone, and just foul it off and stay alive.
0-2 the count. Leading off second is Tyler Gleason. 2 away in the first. Here's the pitch. Rolled over towards second. Parenti has it. Fires the first. It's in time. And that will finally retire the side. Schenectady gets 3 on 3 hits. Leaves 1 runner on base. Head to the bottom half of the first. 3-0 Schenectady. The New York State American Legion Championship Tournament.
Course behind multiple programs, including the Hudson Valley Garlic Festival, the Kiwanis Club Ice Arena, student scholarships, the Key Club and Builders Club, and the Coats for Kids and Backpack programs. Learn more at hvgf.org.
Sawyer Motors is a proud sponsor of the New York State American Legion Baseball Championship. A full-service automotive center, Syracusano family and all of their staff work hard to make a difference in every aspect of the Saugerties community. Looking for a new car? Check out Sawyer Motors. Sawyer Savings Bank in Saugerties is a partner you can count on for all your banking needs. Experience worth banking on since 1871. Sawyer Savings Bank. Delvecchia and Kraft accident lawyers have been representing accident victims, injured workers, and people in need for over 30 years. If you need legal assistance, call Chris Kraft of Delvecchia and Kraft Accident Attorneys.
J. Mullen & Sons is the Hudson Valley's trusted contractor for over 35 years, offering a wide range of commercial building and demolition services. We're a New York DEP certified contractor and a certified EFIS STO contractor. Go Post 72! The Computer Guys in Saugerties is your go-to source for computer repair, custom builds, phone systems, and data recovery. We'll also handle on-site and remote service and support. Stop in at 265 Main Street in Saugerties.
Dysing's Bakery is an award-winning bakery, restaurant, and catering company proudly serving Ulster County and the Hudson.
Bottom 1, 3 quick runs for Schenectady County in the top half of the first. Let's see if Rayson Miller can respond. Here's how they'll line up. Brendan Kane leads things off. He plays center field. Kyle Hennessy bats second, playing shortstop. Court Matthew Malik bats third, plays first. Ethan Ford, the left fielder, cleans things up. Colin Smith in right bats fifth. Alexander Sassaman bats sixth, plays third. Jacob Campbell does the catching. He'll bat seventh. Donald Parenti bats eighth. He'll play second. And Jesse Countryman, the DH, will round things out and bat ninth. First pitch of the day from Kyle Brown for Schenectady County is upstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Brown does the pitching. DeLucia completes the batter and does the catching. Gleason, Johnson, Jasensky, and Robinson right to left in the infield. 1-0 pitch outside for a ball. In the outfield right to left, it's Campbell, Becker, and Johnson to round things out for Schenectady County. Brendan Kane up in the count 2-0. Pitch rolled over towards second under the glove of both Gleason and Johnson in the right field. That's going to be a base hit to lead off the game for Rayson Miller. And not the hardest hit ball, Dylan, but gets a guy on, and it's what you want to do if you're trying to fight back from an early deficit.
Yeah, you just got to do a job. Obviously, they went down early here, but there's a lot of time left. You have plenty of time. 3 runs is by no means an insurmountable lead, and that was officially scored an error on the first baseman, Tyler Gleason.
First pitch Not thrown yet as they went for the pickoff move over at first. So an E3, the official scoring of that one. Brown now works from the stretch, misses that first pitch down for a ball. Counts 1-0 to Hennessy, who's coming off a strong day yesterday, went 2 for 3, had a double and scored a run. And Rayson Miller's 8-2 loss to Smith Post. Runner goes, pitches upstairs for a ball. The throw from DeLucia is high and not in time. So Brendan Kane swipes second. And just like that, Rayson Miller has a runner in scoring position with nothing away.
Yeah, well, Kane did not really get a chance to do that yesterday. He was 0 for 4, but first time on today, and he was off immediately, basically.
Here's a 2-0 pitch. In there for a called strike. 2-1 the count now to Hennessy.
Yeah, Brown certainly needed that one. Get back in the zone, give him some confidence.
Brown checks back at the runner at second, deals the 2-1 upstairs for a ball. 3-1. So he fell behind Kane, gave up a base runner after the error by Gleason at first. Now he's behind 3-1 to Kyle Hennessy. Working from the stretch still. Hit out towards left. Johnson moves over towards his left, makes the catch. Back to second is Kane, and that's the first out of the inning for Schenectady County. It'll bring Matthew Malik to the plate.
Yeah, it's a big out there from Brown. Obviously, he was behind 3-1 to Hennessy, who is a dangerous hitter. Had a good day yesterday as well. Able to get the out, and now you're just one step closer to working out of some early trouble here.
First pitch to Matthew Malik in there for a called strike. Makes the count 0-1. Down for a ball, makes the count 1-1. Matthew Malik was 1 for 3 yesterday against Smith Post. Playing first base and batting third this morning. Kane leads off second, still one away in the bottom of the first. That one fouled back off the protective netting behind home plate. Makes the count 1-2.
I have to say, the Rayson Miller dugout has really been fired up since this bottom half of this inning started. They brought a lot of energy yesterday. They're bringing a lot of energy today, and, well, they hope they'll bring a lot of energy tomorrow. Obviously, the loser of this game will not play tomorrow.
1-2 pitch, bounces, picked by the catcher DeLucia. Makes the count 2-2. Yep, it's win or go home for the first 2 games today. This game's Schenectady County and Rayson Miller. Game 2 will be Clinton County and Kingston Saugerties. And swinging and missing and striking out is Matthew Malik. That's the first strikeout this morning for Kyle Brown. It's the second out of the inning. That'll bring the cleanup hitter Ethan Ford to the plate with 2 down and a runner on second here in the first.
Yeah, it looked like a slider there to Matthew Malik. Just fooled him. Didn't seem like he'd thrown any off-speed prior in that at-bat, so don't think Matthew Malik was really even thinking about something like that.
First pitch to Ford, misses upstairs for a ball. 1-0 to count to him. Ford another one. Had a pretty good day yesterday. 2 for 3, scored a run, struck out as well. The 1-0 pitch in there for a called strike, makes the count 1-1.
It really seems like Brown has settled in after that first batter, after maybe the first few pitches into the Hennessy at bat too. Really seems like he's kind of found a little bit of a groove here.
1-1 pitch, fouled back, makes it 1-2. And I think that Hennessy flying out on that 3-1 pitch kind of is what really turned the tides in the inning. It was a well-hit ball, but obviously hung up a little bit too much there, and Johnson was able to make the play. But since then, Brown has looked pretty good working from the stretch. 1-2, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Upstairs with a fastball, makes it 2-2. Ethan Ford even in the count of 2. Here's the pitch. Big curveball, just has to throw the bat out there and fight that one off. Keeps the count of 2-2. Still 2 outs, runner on second. Bottom first. 3-0 Schenectady County.
Really nice job there by Ford. Just committed to that pitch too early, but he was able to go down and just foul it off.
The 2-2, nice block by the catcher DeLucia. As that one bounced in front of the plate. Now makes the count full with 2 outs. So Ford is battled all the way back in this at-bat after falling behind early. Brown looking not to lose him here. The payoff pitch went upstairs. Runner goes to third. The throw was offline and not in time. So Brendan Kane swipes third. Ethan Ford reaches via a walk, puts runners on the corners, and certainly an interesting decision there by Kane to try and swipe third.
Yeah, it was interesting. Definitely not what I was expecting, a 3-2 count, but 2 outs, and looks like the Schenectady Indians are going to inquire about asking for help in that call. There did seem like Kane was safe, though. His second stolen base already here in this game.
Yeah. James Domidio, the manager for Schenectady County, asking for help there. From our vantage point, it looked like he was in there. They throw back over to first, back in as Ford. The throw beat him from DeLucia, but it was just offline, and Robinson wasn't able to get back and apply the tag in time. First pitch in there for a ball inside to Colin Smith. So if runners in the corners, 2 outs, the count's 1-0 to Smith. We'll see if they send Ethan Ford on first here. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed by Smith. It's 1-1. Smith yesterday 1 for 2 with a double and a sack. Griffiths.
Started on the mound for Rayson Miller.
Strike number 2 makes the count 1-2, 2 outs. And Brown once again is just 1 pitch away from seeing himself out of this bottom half of the first.
Yeah, it looked like a changeup there. I think that's the first time we've seen it in this outing so far from Brown.
Brown set at the belt and deals quickly. It's fouled back behind home plate. We'll do it at 1-2 again. And you got to give these Rayson Miller hitters a lot of credit, Dylan. They are fighting off, especially a lot of those off-speed pitches from Brown.
Yeah, definitely. We saw, going back to the Ford at-bat, he had a great swing where he just really went down and almost tomahawked one just to get the bat and the ball, and then eventually drew the walk. And it's definitely a team-wide approach for these guys.
1-2 pitch, foul tipped, hung on by DeLucia. The second strikeout of the inning for Kyle Brown, and that will retire this side. No runs, no hits. 2 runners left on base for Rayson Miller. We're headed to second. It's 3-0 from Kentine Field in Saugerties, New York.
Hudson Valley since 1965. Open 7 days a week and serving breakfast and lunch all day. Dysing's Bakery. Saugerties Kiwanis is the collaborative force behind multiple programs including the Hudson Valley Garlic Festival, the Kiwanis Club Ice Arena, student scholarships, the Key Club and Builders Club, and the Coats for Kids and Backpack programs. Learn more at hvgf.org.
Sawyer Motors is a proud sponsor of the New York State American Legion Baseball Championship. A full-service automotive center, Syracusano family and all of their staff work hard to make a difference in every aspect of the Saugerties community. Looking for a new car? Check out Sawyer Motors. Sawyer Savings Bank in Saugerties is a partner you can count on for all your banking needs. Experience worth banking on since 1871. Sawyer Savings Bank. Delvecchia and Kraft accident lawyers have been representing accident victims, injured workers, and people in need for over 30 years. If you need legal assistance, call Chris Kraft of Delvecchia and Kraft Accident Attorneys.
J. Mullen & Sons is the Hudson Valley's trusted contractor for over 35 years, offering a wide range of commercial building and demolition services. We're a New York DEP certified contractor and a certified EFIS STO contractor. Go Post 72! The Computer Guys in Saugerties is your go-to source for computer repair, custom builds, phone systems, and data recovery. We'll also handle on-site and remote service and support. Stop in at 265 Main Street in Saugerties. Dysing's Bakery is an award-winning bakery, restaurant, and catering company proudly serving Ulster County and the Hudson Valley since 1965. Open 7 days a week and serving breakfast.
Top 2, 3-0 Schenectady County.
Batter for Schenectady is number 8.
Brody Johnson will lead things off for the Indians here in the top half of the second frame. First pitch in there for a called strike from Eric Rowitz, who's back out for his second inning of work, and he's looking for a bit of a bounce-back inning after struggling in the first. 0-1 pitch, curveball, drops in there for a called strike, counts 0-2.
Yeah, like you mentioned, he got beat up in that first inning. 3 runs, 3 hits, but a new slate and a good start here.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fought off to the right side and out of play. Gotta give these teams a lot of credit. They have both been really battling up at the plate. Now, you obviously know it's an elimination game, so every pitch matters. Every pitch is that much more important. As it counts 0-2 to Johnson, here's the pitch. Fouls it back again. Count remains 0-2, right on cue.
Yeah, yesterday was a beautiful afternoon for some baseball. Today, not so nice. Rained a little bit this morning, which delayed first pitch here today by about 45 minutes.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bounces, blocked by the catcher Campbell. Makes the count 1-2 to Brody Johnson. Your rain should hopefully hold out the rest of today.
Yeah, as long as it does, we should be fine, but you can see it once we switch to the home plate angle.
Swinging and missing is Johnson. Gets away from the catcher Campbell. He's not going to have a play. So Johnson strikes out. It's the second strikeout today for Rowitz, but he reaches first base on that one. So it'll bring the 9-hole hitter Ronan Johnson to the plate. Still nothing away. Top 2 runner on first. And thinking maybe a bunt here, Dylan?
I wouldn't be surprised, especially not with the top of the order coming back around. Have a chance to get a runner in scoring position and to tag on here.
See what he does here. Does square to go. Pulls back as the pitch was upstairs from Rowitz. Makes the count 1-0 to Johnson. See if Johnson squares again. He does. It's going to be a called strike that time. Pulled back, but it didn't matter. Makes the count 1-1. Brody Johnson leads off first. Ronan Johnson in the batter's box. Here's the pitch. Stabbed at that one. Hits it foul. Makes the count 1-2. And have to assume now that the bunt is going to be off now with 2 strikes to Ronan Johnson.
Yeah, you said it. He stabbed at that one, and that is not what they tell you to do with the bunt. You have to go with the ball. You have to kind of let the ball hit the barrel. You can't guide the barrel to the ball.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fouled back again by Ronan Johnson. Makes the count 1-2. Both teams just a lot of extra pitches on each pitcher just because they're able to foul it off.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll see how it affects this game as we
Throw back over to first, back in safely.
as we
Brody
keep
Johnson.
working deeper in this game, obviously, if the pitch counts continue to climb, we might see quite a few different guys on the bump today.
Counts 1-2, nothing away. Here's the pitch. Down low for a ball, picked by Campbell. Ends up the count of 2 apiece. That's another thing, too. Just putting hitters away is so important in a game like this. Obviously, both teams, go with their best pitchers in game 1. Now this is the second game. Here's the 2-2. Big looping curveball. Just misses outside.
Yep, just a bit off the plate there. Height-wise was right there, but, yeah, just a little bit outside.
Full count pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck out Ronan Johnson. 3rd strikeout so far today for Eric Rowitz. Now gets us back to the top of the order for Brett Becker. And that just brings us back to the conversation about the bunt and how important it is to get that bunt down. Because you get that bunt down, there's 1 out, but this time you have a runner on second. But now you have 1 out and a runner on first. And a lot less possibilities for things that you can do. Throw back over to first. Johnson dives back in safely. Becker walked and scored his first time up in the first. First pitch to him. It's rolled over towards second. A tailor-made double play ball. Valenti takes it to the bag himself. Won't throw it to first. So it's a unassisted fielder's choice for the second baseman Valenti for the second out of the inning, and it'll bring Kyle Brown to the plate.
Now batting pitcher number 11, Kyle Brown.
Kyle Brown, a hot start to this tournament so far, 4 for 4. He singled and scored a run back in the first. First pitch to him, in there for a called strike. They'll throw behind the runner at first, Becker. He'll be back in there safely. So the count's 0-1 now to Brown with 2 away here in the second. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the outside corner for a called strike. Now it's 0-2. Rowett's going to look to get out of this inning here and limit the damage and potentially strike out the side. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back by Kyle Brown. Count remains 0-2.
You talked about it, yeah, striking out the side here for Rowitz, but even in this inning, it just hasn't seemed like anything has come super easily to him. Even when guys are striking out, they're still putting up quite a fight.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Went with the curveball, missed that low and away. Count now 1-2 to Kyle Brown. 1-2, 2 outs. Top of the second inning, 3-0 Schenectady County. Brett Becker leads off first. Here's the pitch. Grounded towards third. Backing up on it is Sassaman. Fires a long throw across the diamond. It's not in time, as Matthew Malik picks that one off. And it'll be an infield single for Kyle Brown. Now 5 for 5 in the tournament. Brings Aiden Jasensky to the plate. And, you know, he sat back on that, and it was a long throw across the diamond. And just really stood no chance.
Yeah, I mean, the throw bounced and, yeah, pulled the Gleason off the bag, but like you said, no chance that he was going to make that throw in time. Definitely an infield single for Kyle Brown there.
First pitch to Jasensky, misses up and away for a ball, counts 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Down low, really nice job by Campbell to get down and block that one. After a couple balls got by him in the first inning, he's done a really nice job here in the second of keeping balls in the dirt in front of him.
Especially with runners at first and second right now. That's obviously such a huge block because you don't want 2 men in scoring position here.
2 outs, 2-0. Here's the pitch. In on the hands, hit towards right, down the line. Smith races over, reaches for it, and he makes the catch. And that will retire the side. No run for Schenectady County here in the second. They do get 1 hit. They leave 2 on base. Head to bottom half of the second. 3-0 Indians here from the New York State American Legion Championship Tournament.
Breakfast and lunch all day. Geising's Bakery. Saugerties Kiwanis is the collaborative force behind multiple programs, including the Hudson Valley Garlic Festival, the Kiwanis Club Ice Arena, student scholarships, the Key Club and Builders Club, and the Coats for Kids and Backpack programs. Learn more at hvgf.org.
Sawyer Motors is a proud sponsor of the New York State American Legion Baseball Championship. A full-service automotive center, Syracusano family and all of their staff work hard to make a difference in every aspect of the Saugerties community. Looking for a new car? Check out Sawyer Motors. Sawyer Savings Bank in Saugerties is a partner you can count on for all your banking needs. Experience worth banking on since 1871. Sawyer Savings Bank. Delvecchia and Kraft accident lawyers have been representing accident victims, injured workers, and people in need for over 30 years. If you need legal assistance, call Chris Kraft of Delvecchia and Kraft Accident Attorneys.
J. Mullen & Sons is the Hudson Valley's trusted contractor for over 35 years, offering a wide range of commercial building and demolition services. We're a New York DEP certified contractor and a certified EFIS STO contractor. Go Post 72! The Computer Guys in Saugerties is your go-to source for computer repair, custom builds, phone systems, and data recovery. We'll also handle on-site and remote service and support. Stop in at 265 Main Street in
Bottom 2 for the New York State American Legion Championship Tournament. Schenectady County leads Rayson Miller 3-0. I'm Jake Starr, joined alongside by Dylan McGlynn as Rayson Miller sends Alexander Sassman to the plate. 6, 7, 8 due up here in the bottom half of the frame for them as the look to work back from a 3-0 deficit. First pitch is a big looping curveball from Kyle Brown in there for a called strike. The count's 0-1.
Brown ran into some trouble in that first inning, but was able to work out of it. Now has a chance to just settle down and fire away.
0-1 gets the knees. Strike number 2. In that first inning, Brendan Kane, the leadoff hitter, reached via an error, but he didn't score. Did get the third. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Sassaman. Went back to that curveball. Missed it just above the belt. Counts 1-2, but he's spun off a couple of nice curveballs in this at-bat.
He has. He does have a good curveball. We've seen a changeup as well, so lots of off-speed stuff to watch for.
One upstairs there. Misses it for a ball. 2-2, trying to get Sassaman the chase.
That sets him up to go back down with that curveball, or maybe the changeup.
See if he goes back to it. The 2-2. Hit towards short. Diving is Jasensky, and it goes under his glove into center field for a base hit. First hit of the morning. For Rayson Miller. It's a leadoff single for Sassaman, his first hit of the tournament so far, and it'll bring Jacob Campbell to the plate.
Can't blame you for that one. I'm still not used to staying up morning. Only 11:20 here in Socrates. Nice base hit. He did go back to the curveball, Brown did, but stayed a little more in the zone.
Throw back over the first. Campbell back in safely. When you throw that curveball enough and it's hanging up in the zone enough, these Rayson Miller's hitters are going to adjust to it. Here's the first pitch. Time was called. No, they're going to call a balk on the pitcher Brown. So moving to second is Sassaman on the first balk of the afternoon. So the pitch does not count. Count remains 0-0. Sassaman now stands on second.
Second balk we've seen called so far in this tournament. One yesterday as well. And obviously that is a pretty big call. Puts a runner in scoring position here.
This one hit high towards left center field. Johnson ranges over, makes the catch. Holding up at second is Sassaman. That'll be the first out of the inning. So another long out for Rayson Miller hit the left field. Now there's one away for Donald Valenti.
Yeah, Campbell hit that one pretty well. Kind of shading towards left center. And a nice catch by Johnson out there. But yeah, if you're Brown, that's an out that you're just happy to get because you know that you didn't necessarily make a great pitch and the ball got smoked.
Showing bunt is Valenti. Gets it down, fielded by Brown. Throws across, a high throw. Gleason does a nice job just keeping it from going over his head. But it's going to be, see if they roll that a hit or an error. Moving to third is Sassaman. Waiting for an official ruling on that one. Feel like it should be an infield hit.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, the crux of it is essentially, do you think Valenti would have been there regardless if the throw was high or not? Because obviously the throw did end up pulling Gleason off the bag over there at first.
They're going to give it an error. So it'll be a throwing error on the pitcher. It's the second error so far in 2 innings for Schenectady County in the field. This one hit high towards left. Robinson backs up a couple of steps, makes the catch, tagging is Sassaman. Whole score easily, and it's the first run of the morning for Rayson Miller. It's 3-1 Schenectady County, as that was the second out of the inning.
Yeah, nice response. Nice job there. Just doing a job for Countryman. Gets under that one, lifts it out there to left field. Ball had a lot of carry on it, honestly, more than I expected. But more than deep enough to do a job in that situation.
So third ball today, hit out the left field. Johnson has made all 3 plays as Brown throws back over to first. Back in safely standing up is Valenti. So back to the top of the order for Rayson Miller. Brendan Kane, the lefty at the plate now. That one misses down for a ball. It's 1-0. Kane reached via an error in the first, stole second, stole third. Was eventually stranded there. 1-0 pitch. Misses outside for a ball. 2-0 to Kane. Kane 0 for 5 so far in this tournament. Leadoff hitter for Rayson Miller. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Rolled back foul. Makes the count 2-1. Bottom two outs, counts 2-1 to Kane. Leading off first is Valenti. The score is 3-1 Schenectady County. Here's the pitch. That one's foul, hits him in the box. And Kane's now even to the count 2-2.
Yeah, nice job there by Brown to get back into the count. A couple foul balls tapped right at home and gave up a run, but you're 1 out away from getting out of this with no further damage. And
2-2 pitch. Went upstairs with a fastball. Makes the count full, 2 outs. So Valenti will be moving from first.
And now if you find a gap at the plate, if you're Kane, you might be able to score Valenti from first here.
The payoff pitch. Curveball just misses outside. So Kane works a 2-out walk. And Rayson Miller now has runners on first and second with 2 outs for the 2-hole hitter, Kyle Hennessy.
Yeah, that was about as close as you can come in terms of a 3-2 pitch, just outside. Great at bat from Kane, and now you do have an RBI spot for Hennessy. Hennessy was 2 for 3 yesterday.
First pitch to him's an off-speed pitch, way out in front of it. Makes the count 0-1. Hennessy flew out the left on a 3-1 pitch, back in the bottom half of the first. Left fielder Johnson playing him incredibly deep, as that 0-1 misses up and away for a ball. It's 1-1.
That's a good frame job there from DeLucia. He brought that one back in. It was a bit off the plate. Didn't get the call, but I was very impressed by DeLucia framing that one.
Here's the 1-1. Outside and away for a ball. Makes the count 2-1 now to Hennessy. Rayson Miller dugout back into this one. They can feel like they're getting back into this game. They're still down by 2, but they have 2 on and 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Down low for a ball. Now it's 3-1. After Hennessy swung at a 3-1 pitch last at bat and flew out, we'll see how selective he is here.
Wouldn't be surprised to see him swinging again.
Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 4. Back-to-back 2-out walks for Kyle Brown, and that'll load the bases for the 3-hole hitter, Cart Matthew Malik. And now we'll get a meeting at the mound between DeLucia and Brown, seemingly to calm him down.
Yeah, he's lost his own a little bit here. Back-to-back walks to Kane and Hennessy, so this is just a mound visit to say, hey, you know, relax. We're still up a couple runs. You settle down, you get this guy, we're good. You can roll out the rest of the game, and then you still threw a great outing, but you just have to buckle down mentally. Maybe sometimes the pitcher just kind of needs that time to reset.
Back to the windup is Brown. First pitch misses upstairs for a ball, 1-0.
And that's obviously not an encouraging first sign after the visit.
Here's the 1-0 pitch to Matthew Malik. And there for a called strike, it's 1-1. You feel like maybe pitching from the windup here, bases loaded for Brown, will help slow things down, get his mechanics back in line. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit high towards center, right at Becker, settles under it, and makes the catch. A big 2-out flyout from Kyle Brown to retire the side. Rayson Miller does get 1 run on a hit. They leave the bases loaded. We'll head to the top half of the third. 3-1 Schenectady County for the New York State American Legion Championship Tournament.
Experience next-level banking with MHV Credit Union. Manage finances with ease. Apply online for loans in minutes. Use our mobile app for at-home banking. 14 locations across Dutchess, Orange, and Ulster counties. The Trattoris Law Firm has been providing personalized services to those faced with the legalities around aging parents or family members with disabilities. We're your experienced Hudson Valley elder law and estate planning attorney. Ulster Federal Credit Union is a non-profit association of member owners whose goal is to help our members improve their personal financial status. UFCU, where people are worth more than money. Altamira Sew and Vac offers the Hudson Valley efficient, professional repairs of your vacuums, sewing machines, and sells the finest vacuum cleaners on the planet. Visit us at 703 Ulster Avenue in Kingston. With hundreds of flavors of ice cream deliciousness, the Jolly Cow in Lake Katrine has been serving our customers for almost 60 years. We always appreciate your business and look forward to serving you. A proud supporter of Legion Baseball. Live video streaming of the American Legion New York State Baseball Championship Series is brought to you by Wirecast. No matter the scale of your production, Wirecast software lets you share your passion with the world. Live. Part of the 16-team Perfect Game Collegiate Baseball League, the Saugerty Stallions deliver a premier level of baseball right here on Cantine Field every
Third baseman, number 22, Derek.
Top 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 up for Schenectady County, who leads it 3-1 over Rayson Miller. Here on day 2 of the New York State American Legion Championship Tournament. First pitch of the at-bat from Rowitz, who's back out for his third inning of work. Misses low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, Rhodes ran into a little bit of trouble in the second inning as well, but was able to work out of it.
Robinson tried to check his swing on that curveball in the dirt. Home plate umpire is going to say he went. Makes the count 1-1. Robinson struck out looking his first time up back in the first. That was part of a 3-run inning for Schenectady County. They now hold a 3-1 lead here in the third. Here's the pitch. Another big looping curveball called for a strike. Going to make the count 1-2 now to Derek Robinson.
Yeah, Rhodes is starting to really find that big curveball here these last few innings.
1-2 pitch. Down low for a ball, blocked by the catcher Campbell. Evens things up at 2 apiece. Nothing away to Derek Robinson, the pitch from Rowitz. Try to chase a curveball. Home plate umpire is going to say he went. Robinson's not even going to run the first. And that's the first out of the inning. Robinson has some words for the home plate umpire. The fans here of Schenectady County had some words as well. Telling the home plate umpire he's got to ask for help, but twice in this at-bat, the home plate umpire made a call on a check swing. And that's the first out of the inning for Rayson Miller.
Yeah, and I kind of understand where Schenectady is coming from there. I mean, you have 3 umpires here. There's 2 down each of the lines, so theoretically you have 2 umps who have a pretty good angle to see that as well, and then twice in one at-bat, the home plate ump doesn't even try to check. At the same time, if you're Campbell behind the plate, you have to push for that as well and try to get the ump to appeal down.
Counts 1-0 to Nicholas DeLucia. 1 away here in the third. That pitch in there for a ball. But also if you're Campbell, if the ump said it was a strike, there's no reason to appeal for him. If you're the hitter, though.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
If you're the hitter,
Wow.
though,
That was a very stupid thing that I said.
you might as well point down if you're the hitter and try to get some help. Is that one
Yeah,
popped
exactly.
out of play foul?
But that's the thing. If you're a hitter and you do that, a lot of the times the ump will say okay
Yeah.
and appeal down anyways. And that didn't happen. And to be quite honest, from up here, at least the second time, I don't know if he went. It
the first
didn't
time
seem like he came around.
The first time I'll give it. The second one, I'm not completely sure.
Yeah, at the very least, yeah, I think he should have given another ump a chance to make that call and appealed.
2-1 drops in for a strike. Evens up the count at 2-2 to DeLucia. And Rowitz really finding a groove here this inning with that curveball. Long looking. Get the sign from Campbell. Rowitz set at the belt and deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 5th strikeout so far today for Eric Rowitz. Went back to the curveball and gets another batter chasing from Schenectady County. That'll bring Tyler Gleason to plate with 2 outs here in the top of the third.
Yeah, you just said it. He's found that curveball. Strikes out DeLucia with a nasty one. And 2 up, 2 down via the strikeout here.
Gleason doubled his first time up back in the first. An RBI double that was. Makes the count 1-0 as he takes that first pitch curveball. Pitch skips away from the catcher Campbell. Makes the count 2-0. So after 2 strikeouts to start the inning, Rowitz falling behind early here to Gleason. Gonna have to try to find a way to battle back.
He fell behind 2-0 on DeLucia as well, the last batter, before working his way back and getting the punch out.
Here's the 2-0 from Rowitz. Goes back to the curveball, hung it up a little bit, but it was in on the hands. Flown out to center field. Kane under it, makes the catch, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Schenectady County here in the top of the third. Right to the bottom half of the frame. 3-1 Indians from the New York State American Legion Championship Tournament.
Summer in June and July. Special thanks to the Saugerty Stallions, the pride of the PGCBL. Marker Tech provides all of the behind-the-scenes gear in all levels of video production, from podcasts to broadcast television and major professional sports, from cameras and lighting to cables and wireless microphones. Our house is your house. We're America's broadcast supply house. Experience next-level banking with MHV Credit Union. Manage finances with ease. Apply online for loans in minutes. Use our mobile app for at-home banking. 14 locations across Dutchess, Orange, and Ulster counties. The Tretoris Law Firm has been providing personalized services to those faced with the legalities around aging parents or family members with disabilities. We're your experienced Hudson Valley elder law and estate planning attorney. Ulster Federal Credit Union is a non-profit association of member owners whose goal is to help our members improve their personal financial status. UFCU, where people are worth more than money. Altamira Sew and Vac offers the Hudson Valley efficient, professional repairs of your vacuums, sewing machines, and sells the finest vacuum cleaners on the planet. Visit us at 703 Ulster Avenue in Kingston. With hundreds of flavors of ice cream deliciousness, the Jolly Cow in Lake Katrine has been serving our customers for almost 60 years. We always appreciate your business and look forward to serving you. A proud supporter of Legion Baseball. Live video streaming of the American Legion New York State Baseball Championship Series is brought to you by Wirecast. No matter the scale of your production, Wirecast software lets you share your passion with the world. Live. Part of the 16-team Perfect Game Collegiate Baseball League, the Saugerty Stallions deliver a premier level of baseball right here on Cantine Field every summer in
Bottom three, cleanup hitter Ethan Ford due up for Rayson Miller to lead off the inning as Team in Yellow trails 3-1 over Schenectady County. First pitch, a curveball rolled over towards third. Fielded by the third baseman Robinson in foul territory. That'll be strike number one, the Ford. Both pitchers today, Dylan, really reliant on their curveball so far.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of really good curveballs. Rowitz on the other side has really settled down and really dominated with that curveball in the top half of this inning.
And goes right back to it on cue. Makes the count now 0-2 to Ethan Ford. You can't go three in a row, can you?
I mean, you can.
You can.
Depends. I think if he throws it again, at that the next one has to be a lot further down in the zone than that one. That one was too high.
Here's the 0-2. Goes back to it, swung on and missed.
There you go.
For the third strikeout so far today for Kyle Brown. And Dylan hit the nail right on the head. Went down low with the curveball and got Ford swinging and missing at that one.
I mean, that thing just falls right off the table. If he can consistently do that with two strikes, he is going to get a ton of swing and misses because that ball comes in and then really just almost goes straight down, it seems like.
Starts with a fastball in the outside corner for a strike to Colin Smith. Makes the count 0-1 to him. Smith, 0 for 1 so far today. Struck out swinging back in the first. Takes that second pitch for a ball. Makes the count 1-1. Smith 1 for 3 so far in this tournament. Here's the 1-1 pitch, fouled back. Lots of curveballs, lots of foul balls today. Has been the theme so far between Rayson Miller and Schenectady County.
The fun thing about 4 games in one day is it's kind of like that. Games kind of develop different themes, and you see a lot of different ones throughout the day.
As that one bounces, 2-2. And obviously, this game and the next game, between Kingston, Saugerties, and Clinton County, the themes are obviously going to be, win or go home, live or die. Here's a 2-2 pitch, foul back. So both these teams are going to put everything they have out there because all they're trying to do is just scratch and claw their way to tomorrow, which certainly won't be easy as we've seen so far early. 3 runs for Schenectady County in the top of the first, 1 run for Rayson Miller in the bottom of the second. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Tried to hold up on a curveball. This time they're going to check. They'll say no swing. Makes the count full, 3-2. Smartly, Smith did take off and start running towards first in case the field umpire said it was a swing, and he probably would have gotten there.
Yeah, I think he would have. That ball squirted away pretty far. I mean, There's the district championship, or state championship, excuse me, paint on the wall, the grass here.
3-2 just misses away for ball number 4. So working himself a one-out walk is Colin Smith. A really good at-bat from him. And Dylan, obviously you had a better view of the camera behind home plate. Was that one outside?
It was close.
It was close?
It was close. I will. I'll leave you with that. It was very close.
Alexander Sassaman to the plate now. He singled and scored back in the second. Throw back over to first. Back and standing up is Smith. Still one out here in the bottom half of the third. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. Went up an off-speed pitch, foul tipped back and caught by the catcher, DeLucia. And the count's 0-1 now to Sassaman. The 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply towards third, fielded by Robinson, throws to second for one. The turn is in time. A 5-4-3 around the horn double play. Robinson to Johnson to Gleason, and that retires the side for Rayson Miller here in the third. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We'll head to the fourth here at the New York State American Legion Championship Tournament.
June and July. Special thanks to the Saugerty Stallions, the pride of the PGCBL. Marker Tech provides all of the behind-the-scenes gear in all levels of video production, from podcasts to broadcast television and major professional sports, from cameras and lighting to cables and wireless microphones. Our house is your house. We're America's broadcast supply house. Experience next-level banking with MHV Credit Union. Manage finances with ease. Apply online for loans in minutes. Use our mobile app for at-home banking. 14 locations across Dutchess, Orange, and Ulster counties. The Tretoris Law Firm has been providing personalized services to those faced with the legalities around aging parents or family members with disabilities. We're your experienced Hudson Valley elder law and estate planning attorney. Ulster Federal Credit Union is a non-profit association of member owners whose goal is to help our members improve their personal financial status. UFCU, where people are worth more than money. Altamira Sew and Vac offers the Hudson Valley efficient, professional repairs of your vacuums, sewing machines, and sells the finest vacuum cleaners on the planet. Visit us at 703 Ulster Avenue in Kingston. With hundreds of flavors of ice cream deliciousness, the Jolly Cow in Lake Katrine has been serving our customers for almost 60 years. We always appreciate your business and look forward to serving you. A proud supporter of Legion Baseball. Live video streaming of the American Legion New York State Baseball Championship Series is brought to you by Wirecast. No matter the scale of your production, Wirecast software lets you share your passion with the world. Live. Part of the 16-team Perfect Game.
Top four cruising right along here from Cantine Field between Schenectady County and Rayson Miller. I'm Jake Starr, joined alongside by Dylan McGlynn. Thanks for joining us this morning, at least for the next 18 minutes for the New York State American Legion Tournament. First pitch to Colin Campbell, swung on and missed for strike number 1. Eric Rowitz back out for his fourth inning of work, and he's really settled in nicely after struggling in the first inning. Has struck out 5 so far this morning, as that one's down for a ball. 1-1. Struck out 2 batters back in the third. That was a 1-2-3 inning for him. And he just looks a lot more confident out there on the mound here in the top of the fourth. Goes back to the curveball, fouled off by Colin Campbell, the 7-hitter. 7-8-9 due up this inning for Schenectady County. And the count's now 1-2.
Yeah, last inning, third inning, definitely the best one out of the 3 for Rowitz so far. His first clean inning. He really just looks like he's gotten more comfortable as the game's gone on.
1-2 pitch up at the letters. Makes the count 2-2 now to Campbell, who's 0 for 1 today, 0 for 3 so far in this tournament. Rowitz sets and deals. Another curveball gets him, strike 3. 6 strikeouts so far today for Eric Rowitz. It's his 3rd strikeout in the last 4 batters he's faced. And I'll bring Brody Johnson to play now with 1 out here in the top of the 4th.
Yeah, now 5 straight batters retired on the mound for Rowitz, so really has settled in. Like you mentioned, 3 of those last 4 now coming via the strikeout.
Here's the first pitch to Johnson in there for a called strike, and I think it's been the success and control of that curveball from Eric Rowetz, that has really helped him get back into control in this ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled back, 0-2.
Yeah, that's the big thing. His control, his command. You saw in the first inning he was falling behind a lot. He walked the leadoff batter of the game on 4 pitches. Fell behind a few different times in that inning, but hasn't really fallen behind at all, just a few times here and there in the innings since then.
0-2 to count. Here's the pitch from Rowetz. Another curveball, fouled. Count remains 0-2 to Johnson. Johnson 0 for 1 today. Struck out back in the second. Did reach first as the ball got away from the catcher, Campbell. Johnson 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts so far in this tournament. Looking to break through here for his first hit. Rowetz set at the belt. Here's the 0-2. Upstairs for a ball, 1-2. Campbell held it for an extra second there. Tried to get a call from the home plate umpire, but he disagrees, and it counts 1-2.
Yeah, we've seen that from both sides as well, both catchers trying to get those calls. Bit of a tight zone tonight, it seems like.
1-2 is rolled over towards third. Sitting back on it, and it's trickling off of the glove of Sassaman. That's going to be an error on him. And that's going to be second time on base today for Johnson, but he is 0 for 2 after the reaching on a strikeout and the error by the third baseman, Sassaman. That's the second error so far. First error, so far today for Rayson Miller. 2 errors for Schenectady County so far. So runner on first and Johnson now brings Ronan Johnson to the plate, 1 away, top 4. Johnson struck out his first time up in the second. First pitch ends a fastball, line to the left center field gap. It's going to drop in there, roll towards the track, cut off by the center fielder, Kane. But it won't matter as heading in the second standing up is Ronan Johnson. And it's a 1-out double for him. Brody Johnson moves to third. And Schenectady County once again threatening here in the fourth with 2 on and 1 out.
Yeah, it really just shows you how quickly things can change here. We were just talking about how Eric Rhodes was cruising. He had really settled in and limited damage. Then runner reaches on an error, something that's, really not his fault at all. And then he allows a hard hit ball to the gap, and all of a sudden, second and third and only 1 out.
Infield's going to come up now with 1 out. Here's the first pitch off the hands and slices foul down the right field line to Becker. Becker 0 for 1 so far today, has reached base both times, walked and scored in the first, reached via fielder's choice in the second. Now has a chance to drive in a couple of runs here. Rayson Miller up, trying to cut off the run. A curveball gets away from Rowetz, and it makes the count 1-1. Outfield, playing straight away. Left fielder Ford, shaded towards the line. A big gap in left center field. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one's lined into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. Rounding third and heading home is Johnson. The throw to the plate is going to be up the line. Going to second is Becker. The throw goes into center field. Whole stay there. It's a 2 RBI single for Brett Becker, and it's 5-1 Schenectady County.
Yeah, Becker with a real clean swing, just stays inside the ball, takes it the other way. And how about this offensive showing for Schenectady? Said it before the game. The offense wasn't their issue. It was the pitching. Can the pitching hold this Rayson Miller offense? And so far they have, and the Schenectady offense is showing out so far through about 3.5 innings.
Counts 0-1 now to Kyle Brown, who's up with 1 out here in the top of the fourth. Going to have the pickoff play on at second. Renti ran over there. Rowetz acted like he was going to throw and didn't. I don't even think if the infield was back, that ball was going to be stopped. It was hit hard and hit into a gap. Here's the 0-1 pitch, fouled back to the right side. Makes the count 0-2 to Kyle Brown.
I totally agree with you. I think, that's a base hit either way there. Ball was hit very hard, like you said. Got through the infield. Just a clean ground ball single.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one's roped towards short on the ground. Bobbled by Hennessy. Up with it, throws it, not in time. See if they roll that a hit or an error. Should be an error. And they are going to roll it an error on the shortstop, Hennessy. And just a lot of sloppy baseball this inning by Rayson Miller. And Schenectady County continues to capitalize on that.
Yeah, that's 2 free outs in the infield right now. That Rayson Miller has given away an error at third and an error at second. 2 ground balls that could have been the final 2 outs in this inning.
The first pitch to Brown, rolled over towards third, foul. Makes the count 0-1 to him. Jasensky, the 6th batter to come to the plate this inning for Schenectady County. Still only 1 away with runners on the corners. They lead 5-1 in the top of the 4th. Lefty Rowitz throws back over to first. Diving back in safely is Kyle Brown. Two runs have scored so far here in the 4th. Only 1 of them earned. As the count's 0-1. Throwing back over to first is Rowitz. Back in safely is Brown. Rowitz once again set just above the belt. Throws back over to first. And easily back in safely is Kyle Brown. Probably can get another step or two also out there.
Yeah, none of these pickoffs have really been all that close. Not like Rowitz is, actually going with his A move here. But, yeah, I think he definitely has another step.
Goes over again and then fakes it to first. And they're going to call that a balk.
Wow.
6th run of the day scores as Brett Becker touches home on the balk. It's the 2nd balk that we have seen so far today. The first for Rayson Miller, as Kyle Brown had one for Schenectady last inning. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled back. It's 0-2. Dylan, did you see a balk on that one?
My first thought is that they are calling a balk and the fact that he faked the throw to first and then tried to throw to third. That was my my first impression here.
It was a little bit of a delayed ball call, but they still called it, so it's 6-1 Schenectady County. Here's the pitch. Curveball swung on and missed by Aiden Jasensky. Strikeout number 7 so far today for Eric Rowitz, and it'll bring the cleanup hitter Derek Robinson to the plate with 2 down here in the top of the 4th and a runner on second.
Yeah, I mean, even though he hasn't really been consistent in this outing, Eric Rowitz just has a devastating curveball, and he is missing a ton of bats with it. 7 strikeouts in 3 2/3 so far.
And it's hard to fault him. A couple of errors by his defense this inning. Goes back to the curveball, and Robinson's way out ahead of that one. Makes it count 0-1.
No, you're right. I mean, that was, in Rhodes' mind, that was the 4th out of the inning right there because there were 2 errors on 2 routine ground balls.
Here's the 0-1 pitch to Robinson. Went back to the curveball, gets away from the catcher Campbell. Moving to third is Brown. He'll make a turn there and he'll stay. As it looks like the ball bounced out of play, so Brown couldn't even advance to home if he wanted to. But the 7th run of the day is just 90 feet away now for Schenectady County, as the count's even at 1-1, 2 outs to Derek Robinson. Robinson has a couple of strikeouts already so far today. Here's the 1-1. In there for a called strike on the outside corner. Now the count's 1-2.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Robinson has struggled to see the ball out of Rowitz's hand so far today. Now, down 1-2. Got to expect that curveball again.
Here it is. Goes back to the curveball. Nice block by Campbell this time. And now we're all even in the count 2 apiece.
Yeah, you see that one just too low to really tempt him. Didn't really make it to the plate, so never puts too much stress on the hitter there.
2 outs. Here's the pitch. Roped in the left field for a base hit. Robinson gets his first hit of the day. It's an RBI single for him, and it's 7-1, Schenectady County as Kyle Brown scores. And the line continues to move, all thanks to a couple of errors this inning by Rayson Miller, and that'll bring the 5-hole hitter Nicholas DeLucia to the plate for Schenectady.
Yeah, as you mentioned, all these 2-out runs unearned because of a couple of errors, and bad inning kind of compounding itself.
Back to the curveball goes Rowitz. Swung on and missed by DeLucia. Went fishing for that one. Makes the count 0-1. Robinson leads off first. He just had an RBI single. Here's the 0-1. Goes back to the curveball. Fouled back by DeLucia. Makes the count 0-2. 4 runs scored this inning. Only 2 of them belong to Rowitz. As you said, Dylan, should have been out of this inning already. Here's the 0-2. Misses at the letters with a fastball. Now it's 1-2.
Yeah, and again, Rhodes basically been a 2-pitch pitcher today, so you can pretty much tell that's setting up that low curveball.
Back to the curveball, just misses outside. Makes the count 2-2 now to Nicholas DeLucia.
That is a tough pitch to take. Did look like it was a bit outside.
2 outs. Here's the pitch. Back to the curveball, swung on a miss. Dropped by the catcher Campbell, who will apply the tag on DeLucia, and that'll finally retire the side. It's the 8th strikeout of the day so far for Rowitz, but not before. 4 runs scored that inning from Schenectady County. So 4 runs on 3 hits. 1 runner left on base. We'll head to the bottom half of the 4th. 7-1 Indians for the New York State American Legion Championship Tournament.
Tough legal problems require attorneys that know how to best represent you. For all your personal injury or other legal needs, the super lawyers at Bash & Keegan of Kingston, New York will fight for you.
Delivering the finest produce available, the freshest meats cut and ground daily, plus a wide selection of seafood, bakery, and floral, all from a staff that knows customer service. We're your community partner. That's Price Chopper.
Pick the responsive team with dedicated advocates on your side. Think about the difference it will make in your life and the lives of your children to have an attorney who listens, responds to your phone calls in a timely manner, and advocates zealously for your rights. Think Andrea Gamalski, attorney at law.
Stewart's Shops are best known for their ice cream, locally sourced products, coffee, and grab-and-go foods. If you are looking for friendly service, hometown feel, and delicious ice cream year-round, visit Stewart's today.
For over a combined 170 years, the attorneys at Kirk & Teff Workers' Compensation and Social Security Disability have delivered the justice their clients have deserved. Visit AlbanyWorkersCompLawyer.com to learn more.
107.3 WRWD and iHeartMedia are proud to promote and support the New York State American Legion Championships. iHeartMedia, live and local in your community.
Glenn F. Cabista & Associates is an experienced firm providing consultation to business owners throughout New York in the areas of liquor licensing, corporations, and insurance. Take advantage of our combined 85 years of experience. 242 Broadway in Port Ewan.
Tough legal problems require attorneys that know how to best represent you. For all your personal injury or other legal needs, the super lawyers at Bash & Keegan of Kingston, New York will fight for you.
Bottom 4, 7-1 Schenectady County. As Rayson Miller back to the plate looking to respond after giving up 4 runs in the top of the frame. Jacob Campbell, the catcher, leads things off. Takes that one for a ball. 1-0 to him. As 7, 8, 9 are set to come to the plate here in the 4th for Rayson Miller. 1-0 pitch. Hit towards short. Jasensky fields it. Gets it across in time for the first out of the inning. A quick out to start the inning. Exactly what you want if you're Kyle Brown looking for a shutdown inning.
Yeah, he hasn't been getting a ton of ground balls. That's actually his first ground ball out in this game. But a really nice, strong throw by Jasinski. And, yeah, you mentioned Kyle Brown has really, really just settled down. Now retired 6 in a row.
Renti to the plate, takes that one for a ball. Makes the count 1-0 to him. Renti is 0 for 1 so far today. Reached via an error by the pitcher Brown his first time up. That was the one where Valenti bunted down the third base line, and Brown threw it high to the first baseman Gleason. That 1-0 in there for a ball. Counts 2-0 now. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Drops that in for a called strike. It's 2-1.
Yeah, I went to the inside corner there. Good pitch 2-0 because you want to come back with a strike. Obviously, you can't just groove one.
2-1, hit in the air foul. Could stay in play. Gleason, the first baseman, goes over, gets under it, and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring the 9-hole hitter, Jesse Countryman, to the plate as 6 in a row. Well, 6 batters in a row have been retired thanks to the double play last inning. And now looking for a second straight 1-2-3 inning is Kyle Brown here in the 4th.
Nice play there over at first base by Gleason. Got a good jump.
Countryman swings through that fastball upstairs, makes the count 0-1.
Countryman struggled at the plate yesterday, but came through with a big sac fly back in the second.
Almost went at that 0-1 curveball from Brown, but holds back, makes the count 1-1.
And that sac fly actually still the only run of the game for Rayson Miller to this point.
Countryman had a sac fly to left his first time up, pops that one straight up in foul territory. Off with the mask is DeLucia, settles under it and makes the catch, and that will retire the side. A quick 1-2-3 inning from Kyle Brown, and Schenectady County leads 7-1 as we head to the 5th from the New York State American Legion Championship Tournament.
Delivering the finest produce available, the freshest meats cut and ground daily, plus a wide selection of seafood, bakery, and floral, all from a staff that knows customer service. We're your community partner. That's Price Chopper.
Pick the responsive team with dedicated advocates on your side. Think about the difference it will make in your life and the lives of your children to have an attorney who listens, responds to your phone calls in a timely manner, and advocates zealously for your rights. Think Andrea Gamalski, attorney at law.
Stewart's Shops are best known for their ice cream, locally sourced products, coffee, and grab-and-go foods. If you are looking for friendly service, hometown feel, and delicious ice cream year-round, visit Stewart's today.
For over a combined 170 years, the attorneys at Kirk and Teff Workers' Compensation and Social Security Disability have delivered the justice their clients have deserved. Visit AlbanyWorkersCompLawyer.com to learn more.
107.3 WRWD and iHeartMedia are proud to promote and support the New York State American Legion Championships. iHeartMedia, live and local in your community.
Glenn F. Cabista and Associates is an experienced firm providing consultation to business owners throughout New York in the areas of liquor licensing, corporations, and insurance. Take advantage of our combined 85 years of experience. 242 Broadway in Port Ewan.
Tough legal problems require attorneys that know how to best represent you. For all your personal injury or other legal needs, the super lawyers at Bash & Keegan of Kingston, New York will fight for you.
Delivering the finest produce available, the freshest meats cut and ground daily, plus a wide selection of seafood, bakery, and floral, all from a staff that knows customer service.
Top 5, 7-1 Schenectady County as the Indians get back to the plate. Looking to tack on some more runs. Tyler Gleason leads things off, 6-7-8. Due up here. The first pitch from Rowitz swung on and missed. That curveball makes the count 0-1. And Rowitz today, Dylan, has not been awful. Struck out 8 batters for Schenectady County. Only has given up 1 walk. But it's been errors and just some hard hit balls that have kind of spoiled his day so far as the count moves to 1-1.
Yeah, he just struggled to find the strike zone, struggled with that consistency early on, and then he settled in, and he's got better as the game's gone on, but unfortunately, you mentioned last inning, the defense definitely letting him down a bit with a couple of big errors.
At 1-1, just above the belt, the Gleason makes the count 2-1 to him. Gleason, 1 for 2 so far today, had an RBI double back in the first, flew out to center his last time up in the third. Rowitz goes with a fastball there, swung on and missed. Makes the count 1-2.
Yeah, definitely some ominous clouds out there.
Yeah, looks like something's moving in.
Just past center field.
A 2-2 count. That one's hit high and hard towards right center field. Not able to get that is Kane. It's going to go to the wall. Kane fields it. Heading in the second is Gleason. He'll be in there standing up. And it's a leadoff stand-up double for Gleason, his second 2-bagger of the day. And Schenectady County once again threatening early on here in the top of the 5th.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big boy swing. He muscled that ball up, and you knew right off the bat that was going to get down. And how about Brendan Kane in center field? He picked that up with a bare hand and threw it in so quickly. I thought off the bat, Gleason would have a chance at 3 once that ball kind of went into that gap, but Kane with a nice job to get it in and hold him a second.
First pitch in there for a called strike to Campbell. And yeah, really nice job by Kane. Barehanded that one, as you said, Dylan. Probably saved the base. And at this point of the game, when you're trying to battle back, if you're Rayson Miller, every base you can save is huge. As that curveball gets away from Campbell, misses upstairs for a ball, it's 1-1. And now a shoelace timeout for Eric Rowitz.
Second time that he's had to stop and tie his shoe.
Retires his left cleat for the lefty pitcher. Now he's ready to go again. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Back of the curveball, waiting on it nicely was Campbell, but he lines it right to the second baseman, Ferenti, for the first out of the inning. And getting back to second is Tyler Gleason, but still, really nice job by Campbell, recognizing curveball, keeping his hands and hips back, and then exploding through and sending that the other way. Still a really nice piece of hitting.
Yeah, it was, and obviously as a hitter, the breaks don't always go your way.
That one roped to right field for a base hit by Johnson. Heading towards third and stopping there is Gleason. So it'll be a 1-out single on the first pitch from Brody Johnson. And now Schenectady County has runners on the corners with only 1 out here in the top of the 5th as the 9-hole hitter Ronan Johnson comes to the plate.
Yep, and Brody Johnson comes up and wastes no time. Gets a good pitch to hit, smokes it, and now the other Johnson, Ronan Johnson, with a big RBI spot here.
He doubled and scored his last time up. First pitch inside and low for a ball. Makes the count 1-0. Johnson's 1 for 4 so far in this tournament. Was 0 for 2 yesterday, 1 for 2 so far today with the strikeout. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Now wants it high in the air, first base side. Giving it a look is the first baseman Matthew Malik, and he'll watch it go out of play foul. That'll even up the count at 1-1.
6-run lead, 2 men on, 1 out. I feel like it's worth mentioning there is a 10-run mercy rule. Obviously, we still have a little ways to go before we get into that type of territory.
The 1-1 pitch is lined towards right field, but right at the right fielder Smith. He'll make the catch. Tagging from third is Gleason. Throw will be cut off by the first baseman Matthew Malik, and his throw home is not in time. So it's a sac fly for Ronan Johnson. Makes it 8-1 Schenectady County. That's the second out here in the top of the 5th.
Yeah, nice job there by Ronan Johnson, just doing a job. And then on the other hand, Gleason, his first few steps were in towards home, kind of a secondary lead. Quickly had to get back. Ball didn't hang up super high. And a nice job for him coming right off the bag. Good speed to the plate and able to get in there ahead of the throw.
That'll be the day for Eric Rowitz. A couple other changes so far for Schenectady County. We'll bring those to you. For Rayson Miller, excuse me. We'll bring those to you on the other side of this break from the New York State American Legion Championship Tournament.
We're your community partner. That's Price Chopper.
Pick the responsive team with dedicated advocates on your side. Think about the difference it will make in your life and the lives of your children to have an attorney who listens, responds to your phone calls in a timely manner, and advocates zealously for your rights. Think Andrea Gamalski, attorney at law.
Stewart's Shops are best known for their ice cream, locally sourced products, coffee, and grab-and-go foods. If you are looking for friendly service, hometown feel, and delicious ice cream year-round, visit Stewart's today.
For over a combined 170 years, the attorneys at Kirk and Teff Workers' Compensation and Social Security Disability have delivered the justice their clients have deserved. Visit AlbanyWorkersCompLawyer.com to learn more.
107.3 WRWD and iHeartMedia are proud to promote and support the New York State American Legion Championships. iHeartMedia, live and local in your community.
Glenn F. Cavista and Associates is an experienced firm providing consultation to business owners throughout New York in the areas of liquor licensing, corporations, and insurance. Take advantage of our combined 85 years of experience. 242 Broadway in Port Ewan.
Tough legal problems require attorneys that know how to best represent you. For all your personal injury or other legal needs, the super lawyers at Bash & Keegan of Kingston, New York will fight for you.
Delivering the finest produce available, the freshest meats cut and ground daily, plus a wide selection of seafood, bakery, and floral, all from a staff that knows customer service. We're your community partner. That's Price Chopper.
Pick the responsive team with dedicated advocates on your side. Think about the difference it will make in your life and the life.
New pitcher for Rayson Miller is Ethan Ford here in the top half of the fifth inning. If the runner on first, 2 outs. First pitch from Ford goes with a curveball. Misses for a ball. Count is 1-0 to the hitter, Brett Becker, the leadoff hitter. A couple of other changes for Rayson Miller. We'll bring those to you momentarily. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Upstairs for a ball. Makes the count 2-0. So Cameron Blauville comes in, and he goes into left field after Ford moved from left field to the mound. And Blauville goes into the 9th spot. 2-0 pitch, runner goes upstairs for a ball to throw to second, beats the runner, and it's in time. A beautiful throw by Campbell to catch Brody Johnson stealing, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits. No runners left on base. So we head to the bottom half of the fifth. 8-1 Schenectady County.
Saugerties.
Dysing's Bakery is an award-winning bakery, restaurant, and catering company proudly serving Ulster County and the Hudson Valley since 1965. Open 7 days a week and serving breakfast and lunch all day. Dysing's Bakery.
Saugerties Kiwanis is the collaborative force behind multiple programs including the Hudson Valley Garlic Festival, the Kiwanis Club Ice Arena, student scholarships, the Key Club and Builders Club, and the Coats for Kids and Backpack programs. Learn more at hvgf.org.
Sawyer Motors is a proud sponsor of the New York State American Legion Baseball Championship. A full-service automotive center, Syracusano family and all of their staff work hard to make a difference in every aspect of the Saugerties community. Looking for a new car? Check out Sawyer Motors. Sawyer Savings Bank in Saugerties is a partner you can count on for all your banking needs. Experience worth banking on since 1871. Sawyer Savings Bank. Delvecchia and Kraft accident lawyers have been representing accident victims, injured workers, and people in need for over 30 years. If you need legal assistance, call Chris Kraft of Delvecchia and Kraft Accident Attorneys.
J. Mullen & Sons is the Hudson Valley's trusted contractor for over 30
Bottom 5, 8-1 Schenectady County leads over Rayson Miller. As the top of the lineup is due up for Rayson Miller and Dylan. This is a big opportunity for them to kind of work their way back in this game as time is running out and could be one of the last times that we see the top of the lineup up for them in this game.
Yeah, I mean, we've said it a few times, but this is an elimination game. They're 3 innings away from going home here. And obviously we know there is a mercy rule, which they are 3 runs away from reaching, so you have to get back in this game and just ensure that no more runs can end the game.
Kane hits to the second. Johnson, the throw almost took Gleason, the first baseman, off the bag, but he does a nice job holding on to that one. And that's the first out of the inning as Kane is retired, and it brings Kyle Hennessy to the plate.
Yeah, always a little nerve-wracking when routine plays like that take a little extra, but an out, it's an out.
I don't know if you ever played MLB 2K12, but I've played it a bit this summer with a couple of the guys I'm living with, and they always have, every time there's a ground ball to the second baseman, as the first pitch to Hennessy misses in for a ball, it's 1-0. Always a ground ball to the second base, and I had this meter. It's a throw meter. If you get it in the green, it's always going to be an accurate throw. It's always in the green for a second baseman, but the throw is always like spiked or somewhat offline as that 1-0 misses to make it 2-0. So kind of, I don't know, reminded me of that play where it's a seemingly routine play almost became not routine.
I feel like I noticed that happening a lot in MLB The Show as well.
2-0 pitch went upstairs with it. Hennessy swings and misses at that one. Makes the count 2-1.
Where, you know, you'll hit the ground ball to second. I don't play with the meter, the throw meter, because I'm a loser. But, you know, you get it sometimes. You'll get his routine grounder to second, and he'll just throw it hard, hard throw to first, and it just spikes.
That one misses for a ball, makes the count 3-1. Here's the pitch from Kyle Brown. Went upstairs with that one. Can't get Hennessy to chase. So it's a 1-out walk, and it ends a streak of 5 straight batters retired by Brown, and it brings the 3-hole hitter Cart Matthew Malik to the plate for Rayson Miller.
Out of the last 9 batters that Brown has faced, only 2 have reached base, both via the walk.
Another throw over to first there. As Matthew Maliki is 0 for 2 today so far. Flew out to center his last time up in the second. That one lined towards third. Fielded by Robinson. Throws to second for 1. To throw to first in time. Not in time. The pitcher, Brown, trotting off the field. The throw beat him, but the first base umpire says that the first baseman Gleason was off the bag, and that was almost another beautiful double play started by Robinson.
Yeah, hard hit ball. Smoked at Robinson. You saw he kind of had to move back on it a little bit just to eat it up, and then obviously the hard hit ball plays well in terms of turning the double play. Made a nice throw to second, nice throw to first, and like you said, first base ump ruled that he came off the bag, and I believe that's what
James DeMidio
is saying right now. He wants to talk about it.
I mean, from our vantage point, the throw beat him, and I couldn't tell if he was off the bag or not. It didn't look like he had to really stretch that much either.
No, it didn't. He normal, average first baseman stretch, I would say, on a double play, that kind of situation.
Maybe he just had a
Obviously.
lapse in judgment and kind of just didn't get the foot on the bag. But up 8-1 for Schenectady County. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. As the Midio has some words for the home plate umpire, probably asking if he could have helped a little bit, because home plate umpire does have a view down the line. Obviously, the first base ump probably has a better view. Maybe you never know if you can see down the line. Maybe there was a gap between the bag and the foot of Gleason at first. But Ethan Ford comes to the plate now, bottom 5. 2 away, runner on first. Throw back over to first. Back and standing up is Cart Matthew Malik. First pitch from Brown. Drops that in there for a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one's rolled over towards third again. Robinson has it. He'll go the long way to first. This time, Gleason held the bag, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits. 1 runner left on base for Rayson Miller. We'll head to the 6th. 8-1 Schenectady County.
35 years, offering a wide range of commercial building and demolition services. We're a New York DEP certified contractor and a certified EFIS STO contractor. Go Post 72. The Computer Guys in Saugerties is your go-to source for computer repair, custom builds, phone systems, and data recovery. We'll also handle on-site and remote service and support. Stop in at 265 Main Street in Saugerties.
Dysing's Bakery is an award-winning bakery, restaurant, and catering company proudly serving Ulster County and the Hudson Valley since 1965. Open 7 days a week and serving breakfast and lunch all day. Dysing's Bakery.
Saugerties Kiwanis is the collaborative force behind multiple programs, including the Hudson Valley Garlic Festival, the Kiwanis Club Ice Arena, student scholarships, the Key Club and Builders Club, and the Coats for Kids and Backpack programs. Learn more at hvgf.org.
Sawyer Motors is a proud sponsor of the New York State American Legion Baseball Championship. A full-service automotive center, Syracusano family and all of their staff work hard to make a difference in every aspect of the Saugerties community. Looking for a new car? Check out Sawyer Motors. Sawyer Savings Bank in Saugerties is a partner you can count on for all your banking needs. Experience worth banking on since 1871. Sawyer Savings Bank. Delvecchia and Kraft accident lawyers have been representing accident victims, injured workers, and people in need for over 30 years. If you need legal assistance, call Chris Kraft of Dalvecchia and Kraft Accident Attorneys.
J. Mullen and Sons is the
Top six, top of the lineup, due to come to the plate for Schenectady County here in the inning. Brett Becker will lead things off for the Indians. He was at the plate back in the top of the fifth, but Brody Johnson was caught stealing at second to end the inning as Ethan Ford back out for his first full inning of work in relief of Eric Rowitz. First pitch to start the inning from Ford. The righty tries to drop a curveball in, but misses that upstairs. It's 1-0. Rowitz went 4 2/3, gave up 9 hits, 8 runs, 6 of them were earned. 1 walk, and impressively 8 strikeouts. That one misses outside for a ball. The Becker makes the count 2-0.
Yeah, Rowitz was missing a lot of bats, but like we said, kind of struggled with that consistency, and the defense couldn't make a few key plays for him.
Fouled back off the stanchion from Becker. Evens up the count of 2 apiece.
Starting to get a little bit sunnier here at Cantine Field.
Yeah, sun's starting to poke out. You look towards the left field side, still some dark clouds. That 2 pitch misses for a ball, runs the count full. Here's the pitch from Ford. This is outside for a ball. Ball 4. Becker works a leadoff walk, and he has now reached in every at-bat or plate appearance he has had tonight, and Kyle Brown comes to the plate. Brown 2 for 3 so far today. A couple runs scored. Reached via an error his last time up in the 4th. First pitch to him, misses inside, has to shimmy his way out of the way. Makes the count 1-0 to him.
Batter is number 11, Kyle Brown.
Up and away for a ball. 2-0 now to Brown. That one's hit hard down the left field line of the air. It's going to go out of play, foul. Towards the bullpen down the left field line. Makes the count 2-1. But Brown squared that one up.
He did. Got into that one, and unfortunately for him, out in front, they say, 2-0, you can kind of focus in on your pitch. And, well, he got it, and just was a little bit early.
Throw back over to first. They got him. Brett Becker was caught leaning towards second base, and they have him picked off at first, and that's the first out of the inning. So back-to-back outs between last inning and this inning, gotten by Rayson Miller via caught stealing and then a pickoff.
Yeah, you see kind of a wry smile for Brett Becker as he came back to the dugout. Obviously not happy about that one.
2-1 pitch is a curveball hit right to the right fielder Smith, who will drop the ball, and it gets away from him and rolls all the way to the wall. Rounding second, heading to third is Brown. Let's see if they send him. The throw to the cutoff man. The coach at third was sending him, but Brown slides in safely to third. So that's going to be a 3-base error for Kyle Brown, as that one was just dropped by the right fielder Smith. And Schenectady County once again threatening to add another run.
Yeah, said it yesterday during a couple of the games with Michael Gross, but those line drives kind of right at you in the outfield can often be the hardest ones to judge. And for Smith, obviously not able to make the catch, went all the way to the wall. And yeah, you're right. He was being waved around by Domidio over there at third, and had he gone home, probably would have scored.
Probably would have scored.
He was getting to third base as the ball was about to get to the cutoff man.
First pitch was a strike to Jasensky. Here's the second pitch. That one's fouled back on the right side, 0-2. Was a 3-base error. It could have been a 4-base error.
Yeah.
So now Brown has reached all 4 times today. Technically 2 for 4, as the last 2 have come via an error. 0-1's fouled back. It's 0-2. Jasenski's 0 for 3 today. 1 for 5 so far in this tournament. Pitch from Ford. Out in front of a curveball, fouls it down. Third base side, remains 0-2. Ford, excuse me, back to the windup. Here's the 0-2. Went upstairs with a fastball there. Makes the count 1-2 now to Aiden Jasenski. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Just missed above the letters with a fastball there from Ford. Makes the count 2-2. As you said, Dylan, here in the top of the 6th, we are in Mercy Rule territory after 5. 10 runs, that's what it needs to be. It's a 7-run lead right now for Schenectady County as that curveball drops in for a called strike 3 from Ethan Ford, who gets his first strikeout of the afternoon so far for the second out of the inning. And it'll bring Derek Robinson to the plate with the runner on third here in the 6th.
Yeah, it looked like he just fooled him with that curveball, locked him up. And Jake's going to pick the winning 50-50 ticket here.
Yeah, pick the winning 50-50 ticket. Whoever it is, congratulations.
Yeah, that'll be announced here at Cantine Field later in the day.
Say my right hand played a big role in them winning whatever the cash payout would be. Is that first pitch to Robinson. Misses down for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. A curveball hit a mile high in the air, foul territory. Matthew Malik and Smith both rafes over. Matthew Malik lunch right at the last second, but he can't make the play. A really awkward angle for the first baseman. Kind of nearly impossible to make that play there.
Yeah. Really tough angle there. If it's anybody's ball, probably Colin Smith's in right field, but he was not able to get there either.
Robinson even in the count, 1-1, 2 outs, top 6. 8-1 lead for Schenectady County, looking to tack on more with the runner on third. That curveball gets away from the catcher Campbell, and they will tack on a 9th. Touching home is Kyle Brown, and it's 9-1 Schenectady County. As that was a ball, so it's 2-1 to the count to Robinson as the Indians move closer to a potential mercy rule here in the 6th.
Yeah, 2 runs away, and in this tournament, for the sake of time, I'm sure the other teams would love a mercy rule here. Second game's supposed to start in a half hour.
2-1 pitch. Misses up and away for a ball, 3-1. Game 2 set to start at 1.
There's typically about a half hour between games as well, which means if this game ended right now, then we would start on time for the second game.
That one upstairs, ball 4, 2-out walk drawn by Robinson. That'll bring Nicholas DeLucia to the plate. And you think that if Becker didn't get picked off at first, it's a 10-1 game right now with only 1 out.
Yeah.
So a lot closer to that. But this game started about 45 minutes late, 10:45. We're about an hour and 45 minutes into this contest. Thanks to some rain. But it looks like the rain should hold off, knock on wood, the rest of today. First pitch to DeLucia. Down and away for a ball. Makes the count 1-0.
I would have to think if it does rain today and any other games that need to be pushed back, we might see some carryover into tomorrow.
Luckily, there are lights here at Cantine Field, so they can go into the night. The 1-0 pitch upstairs for a ball, 2-0. Counts 2-0 to DeLucia, 2 away. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. Started his swing, held it up. They'll check the first. They'll say no swing. So it makes the count 3-0 now to DeLucia. Don't think that was going to be called a swing.
No, yeah, definitely not. Nice job by DeLucia to hold up. It's good strong wrists.
3-0 pitch, upstairs ball 4. So DeLucia works himself another 2-out walk. Back-to-back walk surrendered by Ford. Might get a mound visit here for Rayson Miller as they can feel this one slipping away. But it looks like we will not get a mound visit. But the catcher Campbell will head out to the mound and talk to the pitcher Ford. As we said, 2 more runs will make it 10 runs. So if they get 2 more runs and then 3 outs in the bottom of the inning, that would do it. So Gleason has an opportunity here Gleason is 2 for 3 so far today. He has 2 doubles, an RBI, and a run scored. He's 4 for 6 so far in this tournament with 3 doubles overall. So looking to stay hot for the 6-hole hitter for Schenectady County. First pitch to him, down low for a ball. Campbell keeps it in front of him, 1-0.
Yeah, Ford has kind of lost the zone here. Left 3 at-bats, including that first ball there. 9 balls, 1 strike.
1-0 pitch. Up and away for a ball, 2-0. Have to assume Gleason's going to be taken all the way until he gets a strike.
Yeah, I would imagine, yeah, those are his instructions. Take until you get a strike.
Ford struggling with this command a little bit here. The 2-0 pitch, upstairs for a ball. Over the head of Gleason, now it's 3-0. Ford in danger of walking the 3rd consecutive batter, all with 2 outs.
And we are going to get a mound visit here right in the middle of the at-bat.
We'll see if we get a new pitcher here. The ball has reached out, has flipped to the coach. So Ford will head back to left field. And heading out to the mound is going to be a new pitcher for Rayson Miller. I'll introduce you to him on the other side of the break for the New York State American Legion Tournament.
Hudson Valley's trusted contractor for over 35 years, offering a wide range of commercial building and demolition services. We're a New York DEP certified contractor and a certified EFIS STO contractor. Go Post 72! The Computer Guys in Saugerties is your go-to source for computer repair, custom builds, phone systems, and data recovery. We'll also handle on-site and remote service and support. Stop in at 265 Main Street in Saugerties.
Dysing's Bakery is an award-winning bakery, restaurant, and catering company proudly serving Ulster County and the Hudson Valley since 1965. Open 7 days a week and serving breakfast and lunch all day. Dysing's Bakery.
Saugerties Kiwanis is the collaborative force behind multiple programs including the Hudson Valley Garlic Festival, the Kiwanis Club Ice Arena, student scholarships, the Key Club and Builders Club, and the Coats for Kids and Backpack programs. Learn more at hvgf.org.
Sawyer Motors is a proud sponsor of the New York State American Legion Baseball Championship. A full-service automotive center, Syracusano family and all of their staff work hard to make a difference in every aspect of the Saugerties community. Looking for a new car? Check out Sawyer Motors. Sawyer Savings Bank in Saugerties is a partner you can count on for all your banking needs. Experience worth banking on since 1871. Sawyer Savings Bank. Delvecchia and Kraft accident lawyers have been representing accident victims, injured workers, and people in need for over 30 years. If you need legal assistance, call Chris Kraft of Delvecchia and Kraft Accident Attorneys.
J. Mullen & Sons is the Hudson Valley's trusted contractor for over 35 years, offering a wide range of commercial building and demolition services. We're a New York DEP certified contractor and a certified EFIS STO contractor. Go Post 72! The Computer Guys in Saugerties is your go-to source for computer repair, custom builds, phone systems, and data recovery. We'll also handle on-site and remote service and support. Stop in at 265 Main Street in Saugerties.
Dysing's Bakery is an award-winning bakery, restaurant, and catering company proudly serving Ulster County and the Hudson Valley since 1965. Open 7 days a week and serving breakfast and lunch all day. Dysing's.
New pitcher is Ben Rainey for Rayson Miller here in the 6th. 3-0 pitch misses, ball 4. So that'll bring Colin Campbell to the plate with 2 away here in the 6th. As the sun now continues to poke out.
Yeah, very sunny. You can see it on your screen, as a matter of fact. A lot brighter than it was even just before we cut to that last commercial break.
First pitch in there for a called strike from Rainey.
You mentioned talk about that mercy rule. When they get to 10, they need 2 more. They have 2 runners in scoring position right now.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball hit hard towards third. Fielded by Sassaman at third. He'll take it to the bag himself. And that will retire the side. So 1 run on no hits Bases are left loaded for Schenectady County. Ahead of the bottom half of the sixth. 9-1, Indians lead.
Collegiate Baseball League, the Saugerty Stallions deliver a premier level of baseball right here on Cantine Field every summer in June and July. Special thanks to the Saugerty Stallions, the pride of the PGCBL. Marker Tech provides all of the behind-the-scenes gear in all levels of video production, from podcasts to broadcast television and major professional sports, from cameras and lighting to cables and wireless microphones. Our house is your house. We're America's broadcast supply house. Experience next-level banking with MHV Credit Union. Manage finances with ease. Apply online for loans in minutes. Use our mobile app for at-home banking. 14 locations across Dutchess, Orange, and Ulster counties. The Tritoris Law Firm has been providing personalized services to those faced with the legalities around aging parents or family members with disabilities. We're your experienced Hudson Valley elder law and estate planning attorney. Ulster Federal Credit Union is a non-profit association of member owners whose goal is to help our members improve their personal financial status. UFCU, where people are worth more than money. Altamira Sew and Vac offers the Hudson Valley efficient, professional repairs of your vacuums, sewing machines, and sells the finest vacuum cleaners on the planet. Visit us at 703 Ulster Avenue in Kingston. With hundreds of flavors of ice cream deliciousness, the Jolly Cow in Lake Katrine has been serving our customers for almost 60 years. We always appreciate your business and look forward to serving you. A proud supporter of Legion Baseball. Live video streaming of the American Legion New York State Baseball Championship Series is brought to you by Wirecast. No matter the scale of your production, Wirecast software lets you share your passion with the world. Live. Part of the 16-team Perfect Game Collegiate Baseball League, the Saugerty
Bottom six, 9-1, Schenectady County leads over Rayson Miller. Just 6 more outs to get for Kyle Brown and company for the Indians to get the win this afternoon and move on to the next round here in the losers bracket of the New York State Legion Tournament. I'm Jake Starr, joined alongside by Dylan McGlynn. Thanks for joining us as Ben Rainey, who's the new pitcher, steps up to the plate for his first at-bat of the afternoon and takes that one for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, Rainey entered for Colin Smith, who was playing right field.
1-0 pitch misses for a ball. Rainey checked his swing. Doesn't matter as they call it a ball.
I mean, Rayson Miller, they're down to their last 6 outs in this game. In this season, really.
That one's lined into the left center field gap. It's going to get there. Cut off by the left fielder, Johnson. Big turnaround first for Rainey. He'll hold up there. So first hit of the day comes in his first at-bat. He's 1 for 1. It's a leadoff single to bring Sassaman to the plate.
That's a start. All you got to do if you're Rayson Miller is take it 1 at-bat at a time. Yeah, the odds are obviously not even close to being in your favor, but we've seen crazier things in baseball before.
Alex Sassman to the plate. 1 for 2 so far today. Grounded into a double play his last time up, back in the third. First pitch from Brown, down low for a ball. It's 1-0. Brown pitching well today. Only has 3 strikeouts, but has done a really nice job pitching to contact today. Lots of ground ball outs, especially as of late. The 1-0 pitch gets away from the catcher, DeLucia. Moving up to second is Rainey. DeLucia thought about throwing for a second as the ball did quickly ricochet back to him, but he decides to play it safe and hold on to it. Makes the count 2-0 now to Sassaman. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Curveball, fouled off the foot of the Sassaman in the box. He drops down, back up, and we'll take a couple seconds to walk that one off. Makes the count 2-1 to him.
Yeah, that is never a good feeling right there.
Looks like Sassaman will be okay, as the catcher DeLucia does the right thing and does a mound visit to give Sassman a couple extra seconds to walk that off. So counts 2-1, nothing away here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner on second is Rainey. He's singled and advanced on a wild pitch. We'll get another mound visit here between DeLucia and Brown, as it's like Sassman needs a couple of extra seconds to walk that off. Thomas Sepinenza, the head coach for Rayson Miller, will come down to chat with him. So far today, Schenectady County 9 runs, 9 hits. They have 2 errors. Rayson Miller run on only 2 hits. They have 3 errors. Rayson Miller has stranded 6 on base. Schenectady County has left 7 on base so far today. But a good bounce back effort so far for the Indians after losing 16-4 to Rockland yesterday. 2-1 pitch, swung on a miss, makes it 2-2. Not assessment after a couple of minute delay.
Worth noting that a single from Rainey to lead off this inning was only the 2nd hit of the game for Rayson Miller so far.
2-2 pitch, big curveball, but it hits Sassaman. He works himself a no-out hit by pitch. First batter hit today by either team. So, a couple runners on base now for Rayson Miller with still nothing away in the bottom of the 6th.
Batter is number 15, Jacob Campbell.
Jacob Campbell to the plate, 0 for 2 so far today, grounded out to short his last time up in the 4th. Looks like we'll get a quick conversation between the first base coach and the home plate umpire. Not exactly sure. Now one of the field umpires is going to come in and join the conversation as well. Not sure if they're looking for a balk.
I have no idea what they're talking about here, but right now you have the catcher, DeLucia, went all the way over towards the dugout. You have a huddle down the third base line with the coaching staff, and now we have some more people going to join the umpire party over up the first base line. There was a little bit of a mound visit going on as well with the infielders. Now a couple infielders are over at first base talking with Sassaman.
Now they're going to call someone down from the Legion tournament to have a conversation. So while they do that, we'll step aside real quick. And when we come back, we'll have hopefully a verdict on what's been going on in the field. Be right back for the New York State American Legion Championship Tournament.
Stallions deliver a premier level of baseball right here on Cantine Field every summer in June and July. Special thanks to the Saugerty Stallions, the pride of the PGCBL. Marker Tech provides all of the behind-the-scenes gear in all levels of video production, from podcasts to broadcast television and major professional sports, from cameras and lighting to cables and wireless microphones. Our house is your house. We're America's broadcast supply house. Experience next-level banking with MHV Credit Union. Manage finances with ease. Apply online for loans in minutes. Use our mobile app for at-home banking. 14 locations across Dutchess, Orange, and Ulster counties. The Trattoris Law Firm has been providing personalized services to those faced with the legalities around aging parents or family members with disabilities. We're your experienced Hudson Valley elder law and estate planning attorney. Ulster Federal Credit Union is a non-profit association of member owners whose goal is to help our members improve their personal financial status. UFCU, where people are worth more than money. Altamira Sew and Vac offers the Hudson Valley efficient, professional repairs of your vacuums, sewing machines, and sells the finest vacuum cleaners on the planet. Visit us at 703 Ulster Avenue in Kingston. With hundreds of flavors of ice cream deliciousness, the Jolly Cow in Lake Katrine has been serving our customers for almost 60 years. We always appreciate your business and look forward to serving you. A proud supporter of Legion Baseball. Live video streaming of the American Legion New York State Baseball Championship Series is brought to you by Wirecast. No matter the scale of your production, Wirecast software lets you share your passion with the world. Live. Part of the 16...
So we're back here from Cantine Field in Saugerties, New York. Jake Starr, Dylan McGlynn. Nothing away here in the bottom of the 6th. 9-1 Schenectady County leads. Here's the first pitch. Upstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Jacob Campbell to the plate. He's 0 for 2 so far today. Here's the 1-0. Inside for a ball. Makes it 2-0 to Campbell. Kyle Brown really battling for the first time so far today. Swinging and missing at that one as Campbell makes the count 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Down and away for a ball, it's 3-1. Three and 1, nothing away. Campbell at the plate. Here's the pitch. Down low for a ball. Gets away from the catcher, DeLucia. Both runners will advance. Making a turn around third was Rainey, but he'll hold up there. And that loads the bases. And Parenti comes to the plate now. Looks like we're going to get a mound visit. See if a new pitcher is set to come in. Still nothing away here in the top of the 6th inning between Schenectady County and Rayson Miller. As we have a mound visit right now. Not sure if we're going to get a new pitcher. Does not appear so as the mound visit continues. Home plate umpire now making his way out the home plate. Try and break this conversation up. Obviously, you're up by 8, Dylan, so just trying to find a way to get out of this inning, get out of this game, really, without making it too interesting.
Yeah, all they're really doing right now is kind of delaying their own victory, loading the bases here, nobody out. If I'm Demedio and I'm out there talking to my team, you got to make sure that, you tell them, hey, we basically have this thing almost in the bag. You just need to focus. You're making it unnecessarily difficult on yourself when it comes to getting out of this game. I mean, 9-1, you're in really, really good shape. All you have to do on the mound if you're Brown is throw them strikes and basically let your defense make plays, make them make something happen instead of just giving them opportunities. We've seen a hit by pitch and a walk the last two batters. As a hitter, you don't have to do anything to get on base there.
First pitch misses for a ball to Donald Parenti. Actually, Aiden Mensch is pinch hitting here for Parenti. That one in there for a called strike. Evens up the count at 1 apiece. Counts 1-1 the Mensch. Here's the pitch. That one's hit foul, right side and out of play. Makes the count 1-2. Mensch playing right field. Now for Rayson Miller, that takes that 1-2 for a ball. Makes the count 2-2 to him. Bases remain loaded. Still nothing away. Counts 2-2. Here's the pitch. That one's a curveball. Line left field. Down the line. Fair. Rolls to the wall. 1 run scores. Rounding third is Sassaman. Whole score. Holding up at third is Campbell. And in the second with a 2 RBI double is Aiden Mensch in his first at-bat this afternoon. And it's now 9-3 Schenectady as Rayson Miller trying to battle back in this game.
Yeah, they're not dead yet. Line that one down the line, just hooked it fair. We're going to get another mound visit. Believe that's going to be all for Brown. Honestly, I thought Campbell at third, I thought he could have been sent home there. The throw to the cutoff man was not really even close to being there yet, and it skipped into the shortstop, Jasinski, as well. I think if Campbell had been sent all the way, he would have pretty easily scored from third there.
So we're going to get a new pitcher for Schenectady County with 2 on and no outs here in the 6th as Brown's day is done. An impressive one at that. Step aside real quick because I want you to see to the new pitcher on the other side of the break.
Team Perfect Game Collegiate Baseball League. The Saugerty Stallions deliver a premier level of baseball right here on Cantine Field every summer in June and July. Special thanks to the Saugerty Stallions, the pride of the PGCBL. Marker Tech provides all of the behind-the-scenes gear in all levels of video production, from podcasts to broadcast television and major professional sports, from cameras and lighting to cables and wireless microphones. Our house is your house. We're America's broadcast supply house. Experience next level banking with MHV Credit Union. Manage finances with ease. Apply online for loans in minutes. Use our mobile app for at-home banking. 14 locations across Dutchess, Orange, and Ulster counties. The Trattoris Law Firm has been providing personalized services to those faced with the legalities around aging parents or family members with disabilities. We're your experienced Hudson Valley elder law and estate planning attorney. Ulster Federal Credit Union is a non-profit association of member owners whose goal is to help our members improve their personal financial status. UFCU, where people are worth more than money. Altamira Sew and Vac offers the Hudson Valley efficient, professional repairs of your vacuums, sewing machines, and sells the finest vacuum cleaners on the planet. Visit us at 703 Ulster Avenue in Kingston. With hundreds of flavors of ice cream deliciousness, the Jolly Cow in Lake Katrine has been serving our customers for almost 60 years. We always appreciate your business and look forward to serving you. A proud supporter of Legion Baseball. Live video streaming of the American Legion New York State Baseball Championship Series is brought to you by Wirecast. No matter the scale of your production, Wirecast software lets you share your passion with the world. Live. Part of the 16-team Perfect Game Collegiate Baseball League, the Saugerty Stallions deliver a premier level of baseball right here on Cantine Field every summer in June and July. Special thanks to the Saugerty Stallions, the pride of the PGCBL. Marker Tech provides all of the behind-the-scenes gear in all levels of video production, from podcasts to broadcast television and major professional.
New pitcher Aiden Jasensky in for Schenectady County. Starts off this at-bat Cameron Blavel with a ball low. Makes the count 1-0 to him. Couple of changes for Schenectady County. Bring those to you momentarily. Here's the 1-0 from Jasensky. This is that for a ball 2-0. So Jasensky moved from shortstop to pitcher. Becker moved from center field to shortstop. And Brown moved from the mound to center field. Here's the 1-0 pitch. In there for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch from Jasensky. Swung on and missed by Blavel. And a little bit extra juice on the fastball from Jasensky when you compare him to Brown.
Yeah, definitely, and I think obviously that's a challenge for hitters. You gotta adjust, especially Blavel. This is his first at bat of the game.
1-2, fouled back by Blavel. Makes the count 1-2 again.
And you could see right there that he was a little bit late. Fouled it almost straight back. Pretty good swing, but yeah, you see there, back-to-back fastballs, and he is behind on both of them.
Here's the 2-2. Fouled back again. Tried to climb the ladder with the fastball, and Blavel fights that off.
Yeah, you can see that time he was definitely sitting fastball. Still fouled it back, but again, a pretty good swing.
2-2 away. Runners on second and third for Rayson Miller. Here's the pitch. Big curveball. Misses upstairs for a ball. It's 3-2.
Yeah, looked like a curveball that didn't quite curve enough. Didn't really have the release on that. Didn't finish. Kind of stayed up.
Here's the 2-2. On the inside corner. Called strike 3. A big first strikeout for Aiden Jasensky, and he painted the black on that one for the first out.
Yeah, he really did. A perfectly timed strikeout for Jasensky.
Brings Brendan Kane to the plate. He's 0 for 2 so far today. Grounded out the second his last time up. Squares the bunt, pulls back 1-0. I don't think he's actually going to try to bunt here down by 6, Dylan.
No, I doubt it. I think just trying to give them something to think about, mix up the looks a little bit. You get the third baseman playing now, shading in. Maybe your runner at third gets a little bigger lead now.
That one hit high down the line in foul territory on the left side. And it'll go out of play as a couple players converged on it. And that'll make it 1-2. Or 1-1 now, excuse me, and they count the Kane. 1-1, 1 out. Bottom 6. 9-3 Schenectady leads. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. It's 2-1. Kane is 0 for 6 with a walk and a strikeout so far the last couple of days here in Saugerties. The 2-1 pitch from Jasensky. That one fouled back over our vantage point on the third base side. It makes it 2-2. Jasensky battling back in this count. Be big for Schenectady County just for their momentum. They can get out of this inning unscathed. Here's the 2-2. Down for a ball. It's 3-2 now. Runs the count full to Brendan Kane. Big pitch coming up here for Kane. 1 out. The payoff. Down low for a ball. Skipped to the catcher, DeLucia. So it's a 1-out walk worked by Kane. And that loads the bases for Hennessy, and this could be a game-changing at-bat.
Yeah, I mean, it's 9-3, but you have the bases loaded right now with only 1 out. So, I mean, you look at the Rayson Miller lineup today. They have done absolutely nothing all day. They had 1 hit in the game entering this inning.
First pitch upstairs for a ball. The Hennessy. And I mean, you look at the sequence of how the inning went. With a leadoff single, hit by pitch, walk, double, strikeout, walk. You take out those walks, it's probably a bit of a different inning.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's something we haven't seen very often from the Schenectady pitching staff until this inning as well. Brown was great on the mound.
The pitch misses inside for a ball. Makes the count 2-0 now to Hennessy. And the last thing you want to do is be giving up free runs here.
Yeah, you are not in a position to be giving out any free runs right now. 9-3 is still a pretty good spot to be in, but, you know, you're a few hits away from that significantly closing.
Here's the 2-0. Outside for a ball, 3-0. The catcher, DeLucia, tried to bring it back, but couldn't.
Yeah, no real chance to bring that one back. Pretty well outside, and now here's the moment where if you're Hennessy, obviously he's not going to be swinging.
3-0 pitch. Had no intention of swinging there. Wasn't even in a
Yeah,
batter's
you saw
stance.
as the pitch was released, Hennessy straightened up his back and just laid the bat down on his shoulder. Never even thought about it.
Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Climbed the ladder was Jasensky. Hennessy couldn't catch up to it. And now he's 1 out, 1 strike away from getting out of this batter and seeing himself out of the inning.
It's going to be really interesting to see where he goes here. Back-to-back fastballs for strikes. Does he try it again, or does he try to go with the breaking ball?
3-2 misses upstairs. Ball 4. So it's an RBI walk drawn by Hennessy. All the other runners will advance. Scoring is Campbell. And we'll get another mound visit here for Schenectady. And Dylan, I mean, what are you telling him at this point?
Please throw strikes. I mean, you're in a situation right now where you still are ahead 5 runs. If you get out of this inning without any further damage, then, you know, you head into the last inning of the game with a pretty significant lead. So you really just have to be able to buckle down right here and make sure that it doesn't get any worse than this.
So bases are loaded. Only 1 out. Can't close the line quite yet on Brown. That run that scored was his 4th run so far. Still another inherited runner on the bases. It's Mensch at third. He had a 2 RBI double this inning. As this mound visit continues. Another long one as the home plate umpire comes out to the mound to break up that meeting. So Jasensky just looking to get out of this inning. Now if you're Schenectady County, you were cruising through 5 so far. Through 5.5 really. But here in the bottom of the 5th, this game's getting a bit more interesting again. This game about 2 hours and 15 minutes old so far. First pitch is in there for a called strike to Cart Matthew Malik.
I said it in Rayson Miller played in the first game of this tournament, and I said it right then, and I still think it now. Cart Matthew Malik has the best name in this tournament.
Oh, easily. He takes that one for a ball. It's 1-1.
It's Cart with an H at the end of it, by the way. K-A-R-T-H. Cart.
Cart's Matthew Malik. Went upstairs for a ball. 2-1 as Jasensky continues to struggle to find the zone.
Yeah, this inning really just prolonging itself. Just this half inning, really, I would say, has probably been almost north of 20 minutes now.
Here's the 2-1. That one's fouled back. Makes it 2-2 to Matthew Malik. Matthew Malik is 0 for 3 so far today, 1 for 6 in the tournament so far. Two-two pitch. Curveball. I'm going to say missed just up as it was dropped by the catcher, DeLucia. I don't know if the ball being dropped really had any indication on whether that was a strike or not. Did look like it was a little bit above the belt when across the plate.
Yeah, in theory, the catcher dropping the ball shouldn't have any effect on whether it's a ball or a strike, but sometimes it can.
Full count pitch. Fouled back, spoiled by Matthew Malik. That was probably a strike, and he got his bat on that one.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously he knows the situation. Full count with the bases loaded, his team facing elimination. If they can't come back and win this game, he knows he has to be swinging at anything close.
A big spot here for Rayson Miller, down by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. They've already scored 3 this inning. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That one's hit high towards left center field. Converging are Brown and Johnson. Brown calls him off, makes the catch. Tagging from third and scoring is Mensch. The throw goes to third. Sliding in there safely is Kane. And it's an RBI sac fly for Cart Matthew Malik. And it's now 9-5 Schenectady County. So inching its way back is Rayson Miller here with 2 gone.
Yeah, a 4-run inning here. It was 9-1. And just like that, it's 9-5.
Ninth batter to come to the plate this inning is Ethan Ford. He's 0 for 2 today, grounded out the third his last time up. We'll check on the runner at first as Hennessy. No throw from the pitcher, Jasensky. Here's the first pitch. That one's hit in the foul territory. Giving it a look is Gleason. He races over. It stayed in play, but Gleason couldn't get there in time. So that's the first strike. Makes it 0-1 to Ford. If Ford can get on, then Rayson Miller will have batted around here in the 6th. They lost 8-2 yesterday to Smith Post. They're down 9-5 right now to Schenectady County. Here's the 0-1. That one's hit on the hands. In the infield, Jasensky races over and makes the catch just shy of the foul line. And that will finally retire the side. 4 runs on 2 hits. 2 runners left on base. We'll head to the final frame. 9-5 Schenectady County from the New York State American Legion Championship Tournament.
Lives of your children to have an attorney who listens, responds to your phone calls in a timely manner, and advocates zealously for your rights. Think Andrea Gomolski, attorney at law.
Stewart's shops are best known for their ice cream, locally sourced products, coffee, and grab-and-go foods. If you are looking for friendly service, hometown feel, and delicious ice cream year-round, visit Stewart's today.
For over a combined 170 years, the attorneys at Kirk and Teff Workers' Compensation and Social Security Disability have delivered the justice their clients have deserved. Visit AlbanyWorkersCompLawyer.com to learn more.
107.3 WRWD and iHeartMedia are proud to promote and support the New York State American Legion Championships. iHeartMedia, live and local in your community.
Glenn F. Cabista and Associates is an experienced firm providing consultation to business owners throughout New York in the areas of liquor licensing, corporations, and insurance. Take advantage of our combined 85 years of experience. 242 Broadway in Port Ewan.
Tough legal problems require attorneys that know how to best represent you. For all your personal injury or other legal needs, the super lawyers at Bash & Keegan of Kingston, New York will fight for you.
Delivering the finest produce available, the freshest meats cut and ground daily, plus a wide selection of seafood, bakery, and floral, all from a staff that knows customer service. We're your community partner. That's Price Chopper.
Pick the responsive team with dedicated advocates on your side. Think about the difference it will make in your life and the lives of your children to have an attorney who listens, responds to your phone calls in a timely manner, and advocates zealously for your rights. Think Andrea Gomulski, attorney at law.
Stewart's Shops are best known.
Brody Johnson leads things off for Schenectady County here in the top half of the seventh. They lead 9-5, 8-9-1 due up for the Indians this inning. Swing at the first pitch is Johnson on a curveball. Hits that in the shallow left field. Hennessy, the shortstop, backing up for it, and he can't get it. It falls just behind him, and that's going to be a leadoff base hit for Brody Johnson on a ball that probably was the left fielder's forward, but Hennessy caught him off but just couldn't get back.
Yeah, obviously they say if you you call somebody off, hopefully it's because you have control of that ball, and unfortunately Hennessy did not. And I mean, if you're Rayson Miller, you gotta do everything you can to keep Schenectady off the scoreboard. You're already facing an uphill battle, needing to score 4 runs in the bottom half of this inning.
Ronan Johnson to the plate, takes that first one for a ball. It's 1-0. Johnson is 1 for 2 so far today. Had an RBI sac fly in the 5th, doubled and scored in the 4th, and struck out swinging back in the 2nd. Squares the bunt again, takes that pitch upstairs for a ball, pulls back, it's 2-0 to him. We'll see if Johnson squares the bunt again, as the sun is trying to poke through here at Cantine Field in Saugerties. 2-0 pitch, bounces, gets away from the catcher Campbell. Moving up to second easily is Brody Johnson on the wild pitch. So Schenectady County has a runner in scoring position with nothing away and a chance to threaten here and add on to its lead. Counts now 3-0, the Ronan Johnson. The 9-hole hitter for Schenectady County. Trying to turn the lineup over. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, ball 4, just below the letters. And it's a no-out walk for Johnson. It'll bring Brett Becker to the plate. Still nothing away. Now we're going to get a mound visit here for Rayson Miller as they can feel this one slipping away.
Yeah, it just made so much effort to get back into this game. So much work in the bottom of the 6th inning to get all those runs on the board, and now in danger of throwing it all away.
And we'll get a new pitcher. We'll introduce you to him on the other side of the break for this New York State American Legion tournament.
For their ice cream, locally sourced products, coffee, and grab-and-go foods. If you are looking for friendly service, hometown feel, and delicious ice cream year-round, visit Stewart's today.
For over a combined 170 years, the attorneys at Kirk and Teff Workers' Compensation and Social Security Disability have delivered the justice their clients have deserved. Visit AlbanyWorkersCompLawyer.com to learn more.
107.3 WRWD and iHeartMedia are proud to promote and support the New York State American Legion Championships. iHeartMedia, live and local in your community.
Glenn F. Cabista and Associates is an experienced firm providing consultation to business owners throughout New York in the areas of liquor licensing, corporations, and insurance. Take advantage of our combined 85 years of experience. 242 Broadway in Port Ewan.
Tough legal problems require attorneys that know how to best represent you. For all your personal injury or other legal needs, the super lawyers at Bash & Keegan of Kingston, New York will fight for you.
delivering the finest produce available, the freshest meats cut and ground daily, plus a wide selection of seafood, bakery, and floral, all from a staff that knows customer service. We're your community partner. That's Price Chopper.
Pick the responsive team with dedicated advocates on your side. Think about the difference it will make in your life and the lives of your children to have an attorney who listens, responds to your phone calls in a timely manner, and advocates zealously for your rights. Think Andrea Gomolski, attorney at law.
Stewart's Shops are best known for their ice cream, locally sourced products, coffee, and grab-and-go foods. If you are looking for friendly service, hometown feel, and delicious ice cream year-round, visit Stewart's today.
For over a combined 170 years, the attorneys at Kirk and Teff Workers' Compensation and Social Security Disability have delivered the justice their clients have deserved. Visit AlbanyWorkersCompLawyer.com to learn more.
New pitcher for Rayson Miller is Kyle Hennessy. He relieves Ben Rainey, who went a third of an inning for Schenectady. First pitch to Becker, who squares the bunt. He's low and away for a ball. Counts 1-0. Becker is 1 for 2 so far today. Runners on first and second, nothing away here in the 7th. Ball's low and away to him. Makes the count 2-0. So Hennessy moves to the mound from short. Kane moved to short from center, and then Rainey moved from the mound to center. That one's down for a ball, makes the count 3-0. Rayson Miller just trying to keep this at a 4-run deficit. Wishes to have a chance to strike back in the 9th. Takes that for ball 4. And Becker works himself a walk. Second straight walk given up by Rayson Miller. And now bases are loaded. Still nothing away for Kyle Brown.
Batting 11, Kyle Brown.
That one's down for a ball to Brown. Counts 1-0. Brown has reached base all 4 times. He's only 2 for 4. He reached via an error his last 2 times up. First pitch to him is fouled back. Big cut from him. Makes it 0-1. Brown is 5 for 7 so far in this tournament. Has scored 4 runs. All of his hits have come via the single. The 0-1. Down for a ball. It's 1-1. Here's a 2-1. Upstairs, but chasing it was Hennessy. Makes the count 2-2.
Yeah, Brown has chased that high fastball a couple times. I would probably think about maybe trying to tempt him there again.
That one inside for a ball. Makes the count 3-2. Still nothing away. Nowhere to put Brown. Three-two pitch. That one's rolled over foul on the left side. Do it again at 3-2 to Brown. Three-two, no outs. Here's the pitch. That one's hit high and deep towards left. Ford backs up, it's over his head, and will go to the wall. This one will clear the bases. Heading towards second and holding up there is Brown, and it's a bases clearing double for him. And it's 12-5 Schenectady, and that one is a heartbreaker for Rayson Miller.
Yeah, that one is probably going to be the dagger. 3-2 pitch. He got that fastball up. And he crushed it.
That's the third hit of the day for Kyle Brown. He's reached base all 5 times that he has come to the plate in this ball game. Now Aiden Jasensky at the plate, still no outs. That one low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Jasensky is 0 for 4 today, 1 for 6 in this tournament. Here's the 1-0. Gets behind Jasensky. They're going to say it hit him, so Brown was taken off for third, but he can't advance since it hit the batter. So now first and second, still nothing away for Derek Robinson, the 6th batter to come to the plate this inning.
The batter is the third baseman, number 22, Derek Robinson.
Robinson 1 for 3 so far today. First pitch from Hennessy. In there for a called strike. Bit of a delayed call by the home plate umpire. Makes the count 0-1. Still nothing away here in the top of the 7th with Schenectady County at the plate. That one's down for a ball. Makes the count 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Gets the inside corner for a called strike. It's 1-2 to Robinson, the cleanup hitter. One, two, no outs. Hennessy, the righty, sets and deals. That one's a hanging curveball, roped fair down the left field line. Going to roll towards the wall. Scoring is Brown, heading towards third, and holding up there is Jasensky, and it's an RBI double for Derek Robinson, and it's now 13-5, Schenectady County.
Yes, smoke that one down the line, stays fair, another run scores, and the line keeps moving for Schenectady.
Nick DeLucia to the plate now. He's 1 for 3 today with a couple of strikeouts. Singled and scored in the first. Walked his last time up in the 6th. Still nothing away. First pitch in there for a ball. It's 1-0. As the floodgates have officially opened here from Cantine Field. The 1-0 pitch. It's straight up in the air. Campbell off of the mask will have a play, and he drops it. Ball will be a foul ball. That's the first strike. Makes it 1-1 to DeLucia. So 1-1 the count, nothing away. Looks like get a conversation between Campbell and his head coach, just making sure everything is okay as Thomas Sapinenza is out there. And he'll head back to the dugout. So counts 1-1, no outs. Jasensky on third, Robinson on second. Top 7, 13-5, Schenectady County. Here's the 1-1. That one just punched towards second base. Blauville makes the play on a line for the first out of the inning. But another nice job there by DeLucia, recognizing the off-speed pitch, sitting back on it and pushing it the other way.
Yeah, that was 6 straight batters that had reached base to start this inning before that line out right there.
Tyler Gleason to the plate, the 8th batter to come to the plate this inning. First pitch to him is swung on and missed. Makes it 0-1. Hennessy relieved Ben Rainey, who went a third of an inning. Gave up a hit, 2 runs, both for earned. Walked 2, did not strike out any Schenectady County hitters.